LeBron's
60 gigabytes of Russian and English books. Collection of forbidden files and how-tos. Ooh. Click. Whoa.
He did not like what he found.
It's just like the like text really god awful.
There's a lot of people watching this one. I hope this one works.
Pravda designed. Alea hakta est. Oh. A.
Is the game up, Sean, or what?
Okay, so there's some games up, but yep, we do have one. We do have one.
So, are you telling me to get on the Dota right now?
I think I am, yes.
Am
I allowed to bring food with me?
Of course, this is just... I just need Jackson to not talk about nothing. Or
Jackson should watch with us.
Okay, so there's some games up.
I just fucking cat facts.
No, I'm reading banned files and how to.
Okay, stop. Alright.
You were like meaning less and
We have
less
Team
than
Titanium versus some team without a fucking name. Let's go find out on the bracket who this is. We're just opening with the Invoker Lion. That's some dank shit right there.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my phone out before I get depressed.
Alright. We're finding Team Titanium here. Okay, Jackson, I'm just gonna like make you leave in a little bit.
Oh, you guys are worst.
Okay. Let's see what's happening here. I gotta go offline on stream. On Steam.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left.
Entering online radicalization.
Camera.
America. Most likely, the taboo against assisted suicide for the mentally ill is a well-meaning yet
Okay. So that happened. Oh, there's actually a rave game going on?
Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine. Well, what do you know? It's reserve time.
We're gonna go into settings real quick, and we're gonna get rid of some of these items and stuff. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the the talking and stuff from the heroes.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what I'm... Okay, we're just gonna go into my armory and get rid of the global items. Here we go.
Reserve time.
I know it. Not everyone wants to hear fucking... I don't have the... Oh dear lord, I don't have the train on, do I? I do have the train on, I think. I'll get rid of the train, boys. You don't want to see that shit. Okay. We'll get some real casting on when... Well, I mean, as real as it gets for me when we have Hunter here, plus the fact that I'm hoping that we get like a rave game or an MVP game, but I don't know where they are, to be honest. Okay, this isn't working. Does anybody know if the MVP game is on? Alright. I don't think it is, so we're just gonna do this game. And we're gonna fucking deal with it.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
So, I mean, just the fact that this is gonna be low tier stuff for a very long time means that you can't read exactly too far into the pick order. At least from my assumptions, because they just opened Invoker, which is, I mean, it makes sense. So they're just gonna cancer through, like, these lower stuff's gonna be cancer, so we're just gonna hopefully mostly watch. I find it interesting that they pick up Centaur over, like, I don't know, Darkseer and Clockwork and stuff like that.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, Tusk's Manslaughter's picked. Is Centaur really the third biggest here?
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I don't find Centaur to be the third biggest offlaner here. But I mean, we've only had one tournament, so you're probably right. I mean, I do like Centaur, I just don't think that he's the honest pick. But I mean, if they have a style, if they have like they have a strategy going into this, which I'm guessing they do. I'm guessing they're just every team's gonna have something very consistent they're gonna go through unless they're the high tier team. Because when I look at open qualifiers, I think like, how do these lower teams prepare for this? Honestly, because they just have to go in like, kind of playing response drafting. Once they hit a big team, because I'm guessing both these teams are lower tier, but or like not lower tier, but actual amateur. And it's like, do you just play what you're comfortable with, or do you go full responsive? It's got to be honestly nerve-wracking, because this is the type of thing that I hope to get my team into eventually, or myself with whoever I end up with by then. Alright. DC3E here. We're going to call him DC for the sake of this. Actually, that's probably not good. They're not Digital Chaos. Alright, they're looking for a safe lane. Gyro's been banned out. Jug's been banned out. AM's been banned out. Ember's still in the pool, but I'm not sure if there's enough space for this. They're probably going to need something a little... something pretty direct.
10 seconds remaining.
They're fighting into an armor war right now.
Hey, we got a game or what?
We do indeed have a game. Team Titanium versus DC3E. Okay, are you in Dota?
Yeah.
Alright, go to the tournaments. Shanghai Major Open Qualifiers, click View. And the top game is called Radiant versus Dire with 720 people or so watching. That's gonna be your game. Oh, PL, okay, that's pretty direct. That helps fighting into the armor war because you don't exactly need...
Oh shit, does that mean I have to guide my own camera and shit? Oh fuck.
Yeah, probably. But don't worry, it's mine that they're watching. Finally an SEA game. Yeah.
Greasy ass fingers anyway, son of a...
You can put it on directing. You can put it on
direct cameras, bro.
Direct camera or something.
I'll figure
Player perspective. Okay, so we have an Ember Spirit as Titanium's last pick. It's interesting they both saved their safe lane. I also find it interesting they're going 3 heavy, like,
I'm not
physical damage cores.
Are you sure Ember safe lane? I'm not in the game.
I mean, there's a Shadow Fiend, so it's a Shadow Fiend versus Invoker mid, so yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we have game freeze. Okay. I will take off Desert Terrain for the next game, but for now we have this. Alright, we have a pause.
How do you deal with desert terrain? I don't know.
Alright, over on DC3E, we have just Meepo on the Invoker mid. We have B on the Lion.
Whoa.
No, the guy's name is Meepo. We have War over here on our Omni Knight. Stand-in.Yuki on our Phantom Lancer. And MMD on our Centaur War Runner. Over on Team Titanium, we want Banana on the mid Shadow Fiend. In Joker on the Lich, V9 and Slardar.
I played that guy today.
Alright, please. What? Who did you play?
And Joker.
Eeny Meeny on our Ember Spirit, and Smoke on our Rubik. You're telling me you played against this guy?
Let me see if it's the same guy. You Dota profile.
He's currently playing the Rubik. Alright, so we're not getting any quick fancy plays out of base here. Everyone's just going to slowly grab their items and go to standard lanes. Nothing too fancy. They're actually buying quite slow, which is expected from these unprofessional teams. It's interesting to see if they're going to run tri-lanes or dual lanes, though. I would assume they're running tri-lanes since nobody has like a hard roaming hero, sans like the Rubik, I think.
Yeah, I'll play with him today.
So he's like what, 3,300, 3,200?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's expected with
I think
these.
he was the highest in that team. He was like 34-23.
Okay,
30
so
seconds
it looks
to
like they're just gonna try to secure runes. There's nothing fancy here, no smoke plays. We're gonna get a pull block off from the Slardar. Hopefully he doesn't run into anybody here. Level 1 sprint. He's looking for people. Oh man, they totally saw that. That's an easy D ward for them. He warded in front of an entire team. And then there's no camp blocking from Centaur. Centaur's actually going bottom, knowing that he can't secure top rune against 4.
The battle begins.
That was weird.
Both the runes going to the mid laners. It's just going to be accelerated lane. I actually have boots first in the center. I'm not sure if that's going to be super core, or if that's a super good choice here, especially with it being less now. He could use more regen, maybe a stout shield, because the lane he's facing is a lot of right click plus chains really.
Alright, it's really good harassing supports.
There's like the supports are good harassing, but they actually have very small nukes. They just have Fade Bolt plus eventually Frostbass, which are, you know, decent, but they're no like, you know, gyro kills or anything like that. So he could have probably used, because most of what they're gonna do, telekinesis does no damage, sacrifice does no damage. They have nothing but right clicks at this level 1. And if he would have started like, you know, poor man's shield, stout shield, something like that, maybe a ring of protection, I think he would have been better off than this set of boots. I don't know how much the boots will be able to help him into a 1.5 second lift duration plus eventually 2-second chains. Right, so
I think now I'm just going to top lane to help out the Centaur, and they're gonna do lane.
Interesting. This means that Slardar is going to be given a lot more than he probably should. He probably should be. Lion Omni can zone pretty efficiently, but it's going to be a bit messy. He should be able to handle himself though. It's just Slardar is going to get a lot more XP than he probably should. Our mid lane matchup here. We should get some game stats up. Go some last hits.
Oh.
I'll just alacrity spam. Big surprise. Oh, actually, he's getting got on. He's got two raises out. It's just going back and clicking him.
Oh.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Oh, Centaur's dying top lane.
Oh my goodness.
Splattered.
Completely missed.
Man,
Bringing the Omni up, probably.
I mean, he was there. He got there and half the heal. That's about it.
I mean, going aggressive with level 1 Omni is probably not the best. I guess he's gonna pay for it, because again, this is a very defensive tri-lane. Lich Rubik can zone quite well, and that's about it. If you just overextend, they have heavy disables and heavy slow, but that's why I think Centaur might not have been the hypest choice here. This mid lane's looking relatively even.
Which it should be. Invoker, even with the alacrity, but has relatively low base damage. And can't really combat Shadow Fiend now that he already has about 8 souls.
And it's bottle
8
now.
souls.
Dyer's courier
Oh,
has been
What?
Dyer's
killed.
courier
There's-
died.
That is a hasted Omni Knight. Beautiful. He
Boy.
took like 3 tower shots for that. That was... I mean, bottle already got given, so it's not actually that bad,
Yeah.
but it just denies... What does it really deny? It denies
Well-
Ember and Aquila maybe, but... Or somebody in Aquila. Shadow Fiend looks like. Alright, Slardar harassing out Lion bottom lane. There's just a lot of... He's being quite aggressive here.
It denies Shadow Fiend his boots mainly. Oh,
Okay,
bottom lane.
this is interesting. Slardar getting
Slardar's
got
gonna
on.
be fine.
He's gonna be
He's
fine.
fine.
Nobody actually can die
Unless
here.
he gets
Oh,
hit by the
there's a
Sunstrike. Nice.
beautiful Sunstrike. Alright, Centaur's kind of learned his lesson from last time. He's also there's a dire ward keeping vision of him, so he's just gonna be careful. He's actually completely starved of XP. He's level 2 because of that first death. The supports are completely rich now. This might be a horrible lane for the Centaur. Mid lane,
Well,
SF's doing
the Invoker-
decent.
Is playing the Exort build, so it won't be as much of a lane presence, but he will be global with that Sunstrike.
He still has time to go more into Alacrity.
The Invoker appears to be going for a Midas as he sits on top of 1,000 gold, so he's definitely going for the heavy Exort build.
Oh, an interesting thing though is that this ward placed that was not dewarded after it was seen on the by dire side in the Radiant Jungle,
camp?
it
That's
no
the
longer
camp.
blocks the pull camp because of some spawn box changes.
Yeah.
Double damage. Missing top.
That's interesting. That the
Another
recent
news, while nothing happens, Chicken Wing, fucking good.
Oh, Centaur getting
The Centaur's
lifted
gonna
up.
get out on, but they were backed out. But they're gonna
No,
attempt to go
they're-
down me, and it's gonna get turned around.
There's
Oh,
just
but Centaur's overstaying.
Oh, man, what
and
a-
He's fine. because
okay.
he's
He
fair
fairy fire plus the Ring of Raja and a Tango.
Mid game. Lion stunning. Shadowfiend's gone. Overextended.
Jeez. That is
Accurate words,
actually
shit.
that's actually insane for the Invoker now that he's got a Sunstrike kill plus
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Dire have
Sunstrike
zero
kill plus the.
rotation wards.
I mean,
They're focused on their safe.
the actual like.
Mid Shadowfiend.
Oh my gosh, Ember. These Sunstrikes, dude. This might be a very one-sided game. It looks like. This
Sunstrike
Invoker.
potential, This level of game is just too much. Invoker's a 5-minute Midas. That is ridiculous.
I mean, neither team really has, like, honestly high ganking potential. Sans like Stampede plus like a lucky Lion play, which is what happened mid lane, and also a Rubik and a Lich could like smoke, but they don't have a lot until they have Slardar blink, unless they get nice telekinesis, whatever.
The game's
But-
definitely looking good for the Radiant.
It's PL and Invoker are topping the last hits, but they're followed very closely. And it actually might be benefiting the Dire actually more because Slardar has the 12 last hits. Like we said, he's getting a lot more from this lane than he probably should have. Because Lion, Omni Knight are not together. While poor Centaur over here has 3 CS and is only level 3. Even though the like supports of the Dire side are actually 4 and the Ember Spirit's 5.
Tower is under attack.
Little rune skirmish here. We have another haste for the Lion.
Lion goes
Oh,
over the
he has
head
no
for
he has no mana.
He has mana for the sun, but he doesn't
Oh,
have it.
he's
but
got
the
it.
Shadowfiend's
He's got it for
staying.
now. Oh, he missed
he
his stun.
misses it. He misses the unit target ability.
He wanted extra distance.
Yeah.
Barely. Now there's 3 mid. See this like this gank potential is highly weak. I think Omni's just here for XP because he realized that his Centaur actually needs it, and Centaur is stomping his way out of a bad situation here. Ember going a no slight build, which is probably more efficient and holding onto his gold a little bit. Probably going travels first. Slaughter has nice levels on him. Oh, that was a good dodge.
The Slardar is getting significantly more than the Centaur.
Invoker's actually picked up a wand now.
Slardar might no. Not with that negative
No,
armor.
this is just a little trade here, yeah. I mean, the long cooldown on Doppelganger means that Slaughter does have potential, but he's actually like almost fully out of mana. He only has 3 stick
Dire
charges.
is not focusing on anybody on the Radiant team, which they really should focus on this Invoker because he's just gonna
Oh
spiral
my
out
goodness,
control.
that sentry is actually just out of the ward. Good thing that ward's going to expire soon. The middle lane sentry.
Centaur's down again.
Dear lord. Okay, this Centaur is not the pick. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just the execution, but it feels a little underwhelming currently.
The rest of their team is doing so well, it doesn't even matter that Centaur's doing bad. As long as Centaur gets a good blink, which good being before 60 minutes.
Well, if he keeps going this path, he won't have it. It's like he has to get it relative to where Slardar is, because him and Centaur and Slardar are essentially mirror images of each other as heroes.
Well,
All right, we're going in on the Slardar bottom here. Okay, he's just got sprint away.
yeah, he's too fast. Well, Radiant is going to probably group up soon, and Centaur's going to get levels and gold from that. And
We have an Aquila on the
Dire
Ember now.
is the Dire is heavily protecting the Ember rather than going after picks and such.
All right, they're going in on Centaur again. Or
going
they're
after
trying to.
Centaur, but
Yep.
they're not going to get him. Oh, yep. He doesn't
Ooh,
get
that
the
was a really
bubble.
good telekinesis. Yeah, this poor Centaur is just the subject of all the pain in this game.
Well, let's see. The Radiant team is doing really good, except the Centaur. And having your offlane being the Shadow Fiend going down? Nope. Rotation's coming out. Omni Knight
Weird
is
Smith.
there.
Okay, that's a good kill. That's a good trade. So you're mostly gonna get the. If we look at the deaths here, you're mostly gonna. It's mostly the Centaur here, but Shadow Fiend's still top of the CS, followed only by 1 CS by this PL. So it is a trade here. One of PL looks to be going possibly travel boots or diffusal. I hope it's travel boots, to be honest. For the sake of probably the Dire, I'd say. Because it's a mistake for him to go travels. Because in this game, they just need to group up early. Don't you think? Oh, okay, Lion here. Slardar
Tower is under attack.
Star's
getting
not gonna
poked
go down.
at, but he's not
Lion's
going to go
on
down.
mana.
There's Only one stack here. Invoker farming jungle camps. Invoker. It's interesting to see where he goes with this first item. What's the traditional for this type of invoker?
Normally you would either get well, mostly you would get a Yule Scepter just so you get the instant kill combo up. It'd be really good. It's really good versus Shadow Fiend. And
Alright,
all the heroes.
Slardar going in bottom. He's actually dead though. He went in, but he got lion stunned.
Dead beyond dead. Ruby's gonna be fine. But on the Invoker
That was the
build,
gank attack.
he picks up an urn after the Midas, so
He's just going for the cheesy Cold Snap Alacrity build at this point, isn't he?
yeah, he might even go old school and go Necronomicon with it. Might take a drums though.
The supports are doing alright for both sides. This lion's actually quite good despite that one stun missed. See, Titanium here needs to actually make some moves to keep their advantage on their offlane. Actually, what are we looking at for our Slardar offlane? He doesn't have much. What did he buy? He didn't buy anything. He's just... That death actually took away a lot of gold
Just
for
went
him.
for Tranquils and a wand.
He has Tranquils and a wand, while the Centaur has Tranquils and a stick.
Yeah. So unless
This means
Titanium
then
wants to, like,
technically-
with Ember, they have no initiation currently, and not for a while.
Here, let's look at net worth. Oh my goodness. Okay, just...
That
That is finger of death right there.
Missing top.
On the other hand, Slardar is twice
Slardar-
level Centaur.
But Slardar only has the 300 gold, 400 gold on the... Yeah, he only has 400 gold on the Centaur, which is actually
Is under attack.
probably... Nope, both offlaners are technically 0-3 now, actually. This is the game of the successful mids. The difference is who the kills are going into, because the kills are going into an Ember Spirit versus an Invoker. And the Ember is going to be building a lot slower. He's actually still going Travel Boots. Centaur's dead again. This is just an easy kill. We're trading Tower for the Centaur.
The Centaur is actually a non-factor in this game at this point. He doesn't even have ult yet, so he contributes.
Oh, that's a huge stack if they can actually take this. They're wasting Lich Ult for this, and Fade Bolt. That's probably a good idea,
Oh,
if this actually goes through. Yeah, this is interesting. That's a lot of...
Dire's middle tower
Because if you look at net worth, Invoker and PL are ahead.
middle tower has
Alright, they're
fallen.
just trading towers at this point. You have two, or not trading towers, but there's 2 towers for the Radiant side while they're taking that stack.
well, see, the thing
They essentially
is,
traded 2
Titanium
towers
had
for
a
Centaur.
shit ton of clear plus an Ember Spirit. So the
Alright,
PL won't be
Travel
as
Boots
much of a
and
factor.
Travel Boots on Ember and PL at the same time.
The Radiant team is really counting on a good Omni ult plus Invoker to pull out a decent play to win. Because Titanium win draft-wise, but Radiant's team is just so ahead because they haven't been focusing on the safe lane or the mid. They've been focused on the success of their Ember Spirit.
I'm not sure if Titanium actually fully won draft-wise. I just think their execution of their supports against the Centaur is what gave them this early win. Because, like, if Centaur got a lead instead of the safe lane of Titanium getting a lead, then he would have been able to run over these supports. Because these supports need levels desperately, and that's what they got this game. But if they were in a situation where...
I was just gonna comment on the Invoker's build. Invoker's going for a 4-stab, which are really old and not really gone after item anymore. I don't really know why he would get it. Maybe he's been watching too much Star Wars, wants to use the Force a little bit. I don't know.
That was
But,
that was a
yeah.
pretty bad meme. I feel like
Bad.
giving you just like the Caudal guy silence for a little bit here.
Nah, but 4-stab is really just, I guess PL's going drums, so he can get for drums. Really, just Blink Dagger is such a dominant item compared to 4-stab on Invoker.
Now it looks like the play for. All right, we're getting a group up here. We can pause on this.
PL
PL
and Ember both have travel boots by now, but the difference is the PL has a drums
Drums on top of his. Well, there isn't an Aquila and 700 gold on top of the Ember, so they're around 1,000 gold difference each other.
Where does PL's farm come from? Ember has like 5 more last hits than him and 3 kills on top of that, but the whole item.
Ember
ahead
has
of
2
him.
kills and Phantom Lancer. Let's look at the last hits here.
Radiant's bottom
That's
tower
actually
is
interesting.
under
Oh, it's the tower gold.
Ah, of
There's
course,
3 towers
right.
dead
There's
to 0.
3 entire towers.
Yeah.
Point.
So now the play here for if you look purely on like
Lich is
builds. Oh,
initiating.
okay.
There's the Lich ult.
Centaur
And
Stomp
it's-
failed. He wanted to get out.
Alright, stop bouncing. They don't have Centaur ult to run away from this because he's only level 5.
Hill's actually just dead.
Slardar gets a kill. Invoker and Lion stacked up. Oh, good double stun bite coming out of Lion.
Oh,
the
finger down on the Rubik.
Oh, Centaur's going down.
Invoker's just walking forward. He's actually got Sanj first.
Shadow Fiend is just
This
clicking
Shadow
away.
Fiend is here to clean
One more
up.
click on the Omni, he's gonna be dead. Oh,
This is why you don't.
that is a dead line. The Shadow Fiend is just going wild. Ooh, you almost missed that raise there.
This is actually Titanium's way back in the game. Because, like, DC3's play here. Oh, the 4-staff pulling clutch. Is he actually going to get out? Oh, yeah, he missed the... He missed the Slaughter Stomp. Slaughter Crush. Now, Titanium's play, or DC3's play here, was to get the travel boots onto their PL and just be able to split that map and be able to come in and just Sunstrike plus TP and just basically instantly blow up anybody with Finger plus Stampede. And then on their defensive is keep Omniol. And that would be the play if they're even or behind, which it looks like they might be even now. We can look at net worth charts here. Net worth chart is 1,000 still in the favor of the Radiant, but that's just because of the early kills to the Invoker. So this game is actually still can go either way because of that. What Shadow Fiend did in that last fight. He now has the SNY. And it just looks like it's going to be a game of who gets their blink first on the Centaur versus the Slardar and then can make the initiations here. Because even though there's heals on the Radiant side, it looks like the Dire can just sustain so much more. Alright, there's the Staff of Wizardry on the Invoker next. After his 4-staff here. He could be going early Aghanims. Interesting. What do you think he's gonna go for? He has a Wizardry on his Invoker now after the 4-staff.
I think he might be still going for the Yule Scepter. Because usually if you go for Aghanim, of course you're going to get the point booster. But he's most... Could be a Necronomicon or Yule Scepter. That's what's going to be my bet.
So which one are you hoping for?
The Yule Scepter.
As a mid laner. Alright, the Centaur and the Slaughter are very close in gold. Their Slaughter is about 200 ahead. Towards the blink, that is. And it looks like both teams are just going to back up and get these, hopefully trade some farm.
I think,
We'll see if there's any plays being made, because PL's got, he's actually only a few hundred gold away from Diffusal, about 1,700 or so, 1,600 or so.
They need to force a fight right now. They have Omni ults and
They're just looking for Diffusal plus Blink.
Because once Ember gets Battle Fury, PL's gonna become a non-factor. And Shadow Fiend has an SOI now, but that's the only.
It's what he's gonna train. He's got 1,300 gold on top of that. He can turn that into something quite quickly.
I mean, Slardar has no Blink yet. Lich doesn't have a mechanism yet. Ember only has Fast Shallow Boots. The only item on that team is SNY. While, of course, the Radiant doesn't really have any items yet either besides drums and a 4-staff, but Invoker is very far ahead with a Midas in levels.
Oh yeah, let's actually look at the levels here.
Yeah, let me shut the fuck up, because Shadow Fiend's level 14 somehow.
Well, he just got a triple kill in a fight, like a lot of them considered solo kills.
That XP was extremely split.
PL is TPing into a lane here to farm into 3 people currently. This man may be dead.
I think
If he does Right Illusion. He found Right Illusion. He is definitely dead. Oh, Invoker's here. He's meatballing. Oh my goodness. Okay, PL's dead. The Rubik's dead. The Lich Elts. Hey, that's a 1-for-1 trade. That's definitely favoring for the Titanium here.
I think if the Invoker
SF finding a DD rune bottom.
A little bit better, it could have been.
And an Invis. He's just gonna go try to find the Centaur here right before his blink. Oh, this is gonna be horrible if this goes through. There was a word for it.
Never gonna get it.
There was a
What's
word
up
for
with
it, so they are.
No double edge on Centaur build.
I don't know. Guy's dying a lot. Maybe he just doesn't want to do damage to himself.
Maybe.
Alright, we almost have Blink on Slaughter. Slaughter is about 15 off of it, while Centaur's still a good 150. Oh, tell me that he goes for this. He's just continuously moving to make sure it doesn't happen. This is some good play out of the Centaur. Oh dear. Oh, this is a dead Centaur. Oh, Stampede! Oh, okay, that is a good save. That is actually saving Radiant's like team fight right now because they're gonna get this Blink hopefully now. If he would have died there, we have Blink on Slardar. There's actually a mechanism already on the Lich. PL has most of about half of his Battle Fury. He just needs the Perseverance. And an interesting thing to note is that Omni Knight is actually halfway to an Aghanim Scepter. If you look.
Already?
Yes, look, he's got Wizardry and Ogre Club. He needs 2200 gold for this. They have mechanism, but there's
Ember's fighting
decent
PL's up.
levels.
They are just right
Go
clicking each
1v1
other, and PL is
This
losing
is-
extremely hard. He's gonna die. The Lich is here. That
This is
PL
another death for the PL. Oh, maybe.
Well, maybe not. He didn't.
Oh, stolen alacrity.
Failed remnant.
Stolen alacrity. There's no more remnants here.
Meanwhile,
Okay, PL gets out.
Roche is dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that... He got another DD rune? He got a
Yeah.
second DD rune. That is an Aegis.
Oh,
That is some lucky shit. It's a soul ring recipe.
Going for a Scotty.
Soul ring recipe, just so you guys know. We do have Necronomicon on the Invoker now.
Necro? It was Necro? Okay.
It is Necro. We have... We still don't have Blink on Centaur, but he's very, very close. He's just very afraid as well.
Are fortified.
Are you sure it's Scotty? It could be... I don't know what else it could be. It could be Lincoln's.
Let's
But
see.
it-
Top tower is
Stolen alacrity is doing work.
The
Look at this
Invoker-
Rubik.
The Invoker isn't going for Yule Scepter, so there's no point for Lincoln's.
Alright, Ember Spirit is about 200 off of Battle Fury, so he's gonna start, it's gonna start accelerating his farm. Dire's actually chipping down all of the Radiant Towers, they're actually all getting quite low. This mid one's gonna go down first, and top's been getting some continuous pressure, so they're just looking to do this without fighting, because Radiant is waiting for their items. Oh, there's Slaughter Initiation?
Slaughter jumps
Oh,
in on the
okay,
Centaur.
Lich Ult, that's
Lich Ult.
Centaur's just dead.
Lich Ult. Oh, that's just a Centaur. Not even...
Radiant's top
Doesn't
tower.
mean
Did he actually get-
for Radiant.
He actually got...
He
Okay,
uses
he
ult.
did get Stampede off, so yes, everyone else backed out there. That explains that. They do have Diffusal now. That is, it looks like what Radiant was waiting for, but it might come a little too late now that... That actually puts Centaur back on his blink. Again, by the way, he's back to 1900 gold, or 2000 gold.
Titanium are at their peak right now.
Slaughter's looking for something, but... See if he can find it. There is an Aegis on the Shadow Fiend, but he's just getting beat down by the new Diffusal Blade.
Ember's TP in mid with his newly bought Battle Fury. SF has an SNY and an Aegis.
Let's look at this. Travel's
Alright,
Battle
one
Fury
can
up
pick
against...
them up.
Travel's Battle Fury up against Travel's Diffusal Drums, and somehow this Ember is still coming out on top. Is there something with the levels here? No, they're actually very similar level. It's just... No, he's not a counter until the Battle Fury, and he's been winning since... He's been winning before it. That's what I find
no,
interesting.
That's just the Radiance burning him down. And the fights, the Radiance just burns him down. DOC damage.
Okay, thank you for calling out volume. I will fix that right now.
Oh. Oops.
No, it's not you. Oh, it is you, but it's not your fault.
Oh. Bye, boys.
Alright, okay, so you're really loud for me now, but you're good for
Radiant's
everyone else.
bottom tower is under
Oh,
attack.
nice. I think Titanium need to make a move now before Aegis expires. They have a smoke on Rubik, and that would be a great way to initiate a fight on some bottom. Yeah, Dire have a ward behind the tier 1 tower of the
Behind
Radiant
the
safe
tier-
lane. Oh,
They also
my
have one.
God.
They also have one
Yeah,
near that tier
Sunstrike.
too.
That is
What?
easy.
I don't know where that was. I'm gonna be
That was,
honest.
right outside the Roche pit. Alliance stunned Lich and fingered him, and they got the easy Sunstrike on the Hex.
Oh, we have a
Slaughter
Slaughter
jumps in
stun on the
PL.
PL. I'm gonna let you
Oh,
hype
he gets,
cast.
There's not much of a hype cast. Oh, but the Centaur! Oh, Invoker comes in! Stampede all!
You don't have to get
Take all
loud.
the damage! I'm sorry.
You could just... You're fight casting. I said just hype cast, but it's just fight cast. Alright, Rubik just TPing himself out. There's no
Rubik's
real
sleeping out.
disables
There's
happening
no
here.
stuns here. Alright, wait,
Uh,
cool snap. Oh, no, he missed the Sunstrike. It wouldn't have killed him anyway.
It would have been close. Would have been very close.
Rubik's going for a Glimmer Cape.
Alright, this is not a surprise. They just have to go... They have to go straight items on here. Lich got an urn after this. He's actually like the tankiest fucking Lich in the game. He's level 11. This guy is just a complete beast. He's coming to completely run over this game. Okay, so... hopefully Phantom Lancer goes
Tower is under attack.
Manta next, but they're just going to
Are
try and take their advantage while they have it.
Oh,
Lich Ult's
Lich
out
ult
for
on
the hell of it.
Rubik's.
There's too many units, honestly.
it's
Lich
not
Ult's good
possible.
once you get Aghanims here, but like... There's gonna be like...
No, he's just throwing it out. Doesn't seem he cares.
Attack.
It's an interesting use of it. It's a very, very, very short cooldown at level 2, as you
Yeah,
can see.
it
The
did
jump
make them
is...
back up.
Jump is 120 to 90. Omni Knight has not made any progress on his Aghanim
Oh,
Scepter, but he's
Shadow
getting
Fiend
close.
Invis
Shadow
coming
Fiend
into the
Invis
jungle.
again.
They don't have any detection. He can just blow it up. Oh.
Oh, but he knows he's alone. He's waiting for his team.
Sorceries avail.
He's also waiting for the repel to be off.
Oh,
What
he
are you
just starts
doing?
clicking.
Okay, he just starts
Whoa.
clicking.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
some
Scotty's so
ballsy
he's
shit.
full
He
now.
still has the Aegis too. Slaughter jump in. This is just that's a
Centaur
dead lion.
stuns on to nothing.
Centaur ult. They're trying to disengage
beat
here,
away,
and they
they're not
blew
gonna catch
Omni ult on one person. Just Omni. Look at that.
Did they? I didn't even
Yeah,
see
Omni
it.
ult is dead.
Wow.
Omni ult is
Oh,
gone.
Rubik stole max level repel. Oh, that is so big.
Especially for
They
the
don't have-
Aegis. Aegis Scotty.
They're not,
Shadow
they're
Fiend.
not, they don't have or are gonna build any BKBs on Titanium. Now they have
Tower is under
12-second BKB for 50 mana.
Radiant structures
That's great.
are fortified.
It's
This
actually
game was
so
looking
big.
great for the Invoker and the PL at the start, but it's just like the power of Shadow Fiend being very direct about what he does. PL's not a man fighter. PL takes his advantage and puts it into just a lot of items before he can actually like 1v1 a carry. You notice he has 1200 HP with his, or 1400 now that he picked up the Ultimate Orb, and you just look over and you've got 2500 on the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I mean the only way that PL would be able to combat that Ember Spirit and Shadow Fiend would be if he gets to the point where he can casually build a Butterfly, which is
And
never gonna happen.
On top of all of this, you have the mechanism backing up the Shadow Fiend plus an Urn on the Lich. You have Ice Armor eventually going to get maxed out here. And you have eventually No Field. So this Shadow Fiend is just going to be a big force to be reckoned with for most of this game. He will fall off eventually because
Oh, that's
the
right. They
PL
don't need
will-
a pipe because they have no field.
yeah, they're going to still
What
get the
ability.
Glimmer.
Yeah, the Glimmer,
Which
but also
they-
need a pipe.
Are getting very close to, I think.
Because outside of shit, even PL is all magic damage. Their team is so magic based.
Actually, no, this is an Aetherlens on the Rubik. This is an Aetherlens.
Netherlands?
He just picked up the energy booster.
Wow, that's,
He wants
that's
long range
interesting.
and he wants long range spellcast apparently. It's just a good item, you know.
Long range telekinesis probably is really good.
What's the range on this? Actually, yeah, that's complete bullshit if he gets Aetherlens and telekinesis. I'm gonna be fucking angry if he does. Like, oh,
He's getting it.
oh my god, look at
raising
that
the
range
right
already.
back.
That's
Ember
fucking.
has
Radiant's middle
Chrysalis
tower
and Battle
is under
Fury.
attack.
Another 2300 gold on the Shadow Fiend. Oh, the PL illusion's just going in. Oh, that. Okay, finger down. Slaughter are dead. Simple as
Nothing is
that.
happening. They're
We
just
are
putting
1000
down
gold
the
off of
fish.
the Omni Knight Ag, so he won't blow his ult anymore. Dead Rubik.
Oh,
Stampede happening.
yes,
They're trying to go in. This is good.
Stampede
This.
they're chasing.
Oh, this could be
the
very
big
bad
center
for the-
wears off of the Shadow Fiend. They're healing up the Shadow Fiend. PL's just whacking away. Oh, but the Illusion goes out. It's bouncing between too many illusions. Oh, Requiem of Souls goes
That
out.
was-
but-
that was-
alright,
that was
let's
really
just let
intense.
The Lich
That was-
TP's out safely onto the high ground.
And suddenly, the game is back in the hands of Phantom
Wow.
Cancer.
Open
That-
qualifiers. So hype.
That was a 1000 gold swing. Actually, what? No, look at that. That was horrible.
I don't have
That's
fight
horrible.
recaps for some reason.
Oh, you don't need fight recaps. Just go look in the XP and the
Dyer's middle
gold
Oh,
tower
yeah,
network
is
charts in the
under
top right.
Shark.
That was a really good change.
XP.
That was an interesting change. This is about. Not to mention, you gotta add in the time that they're not farming, so that was like a 1200, 1400 afterwards. That's a tier 2 mid. They're
What is
doing
the
pretty
book
good.
going for now? Is he going for a Yule's now? Because he has a Necro 3.
I'm gonna guess that it's Aghanim Scepter.
I hope so. Because man, this hero needs it. It's like just improves everything on this hero.
Alright, okay. Alright, so he's getting very close to that Aether Lens. That's about it. Centaur,
Can I ask a
nothing
question?
real.
What's the meta behind keeping Soul Ring recipe on Omni Knight?
I don't know. He's had it the entire game. I think he just decided he was too far behind and needed the Aghanims. I don't know. There was some sort of change there, but
Well,
someone actually did
does he-
ask what the recipe was a very long time ago. He
Does
does
not
have
steal it,
his.
sell it or
Well, I mean, he should, but I mean, he would have his Aghanims right now if he did, I think. Or he'd be very close. Would be about 15 gold off. He'd have it now. But, I don't know. It's for later, I guess, when he builds his Bloodstone, of course. We have double blink. We have blink online now, so that instant initiation with maxed out Hex is going to be really powerful. Especially since Rubik's Aether Lens has been postponed. We have Daedalus finished on the Ember Spirit.
get crit stick timing on the.
Oh, poor
Uh,
Ember Spirit.
Radiant's
Neither of
top
these
tower
players
is under
turning
attack.
on their Aquila outside of laning stage. Oh, that's so cringy.
Earlier, it's crazy.
But there's two of them. It's not.
I
It's just
know.
one guy. All right, we have half an Aghanim Scepter on
Somebody
Invoker here.
Steam message them. Let them
Yeah,
know.
you played with this guy. Go Steam message him.
I play with a Rubik.
Tell him his teammates are bad. All right,
Alright.
let's look at these net worth charts. There was a huge change for the Radiant team because of those deaths, because of how long Shadow Fiend was dead. He couldn't be farming, but it's again tipping back because just Titanium's players just farm faster. A Shadow Fiend's gonna farm faster than Invoker. I'm 90% of the time.
Ember's gonna farm better than a PL all the time. Invoker's Midas is not paying off as much as you wish he did.
Well, I mean, his levels are decent, but they're just
I
they're
believe
not
they should
comparable
be.
to the big kills of these Shadow Fiends, though. 'Cause
I mean,
the Shadow
this
Fiend is
Invoker
5 and 2.
hasn't
He just
died.
every time the Shadow Fiend gets a Invis rune, which he's gotten twice now, he just kind of runs in and gets like 2 or 3 kills, or you know, tries to. He got stampeded the one time, but. Alright, double warding actually down here. Look at this. This is interesting. Look at the dire warding near the bottom river. They're trying to take over Roche area for when it spawns. It's actually, unfortunately, well, unfortunately for Radiant, it's going to spawn soon. But it's interesting that they covered the same section twice. The Radiant Vision is very defensive. They're looking to protect their ancients and their
PL has
the
Scotty,
tier 2s
huh?
left. Scotty, I'm not sure if I agree with that. I think the Manta would have been better. I think they could have just like
I guess they wouldn't
overwhelmed.
want to go for it for more.
they want to
Ember's
overwhelm
fist
one
damage.
person with. For the sake of fist damage, you're probably right, but
I guess the Scotty is
I feel
getting
like they want.
versus
Okay,
Scotty.
Ember is
So
just
you
kind of
saw him.
1v5 right now. He doesn't have the mana to get out. He's dead. He's just gone. He wanted to Remnant out, and then Diffusal Blade decided that he was not going to Remnant out. And the trade is going to be, they're going to Roche over here, Shadow Fiend with negative armor. There's a point booster on our Lich now. They can, okay, they've seen Roche, but there's nothing they can do about it. They're just deciding they've traded the one spot's life for... They've traded the one spot's life for Roche. Jokes. We have Aghanim Scepter actually completed on the Invoker after that kill. Okay, it went to the Phantom Lancer. I don't know how Invoker actually farmed that much that fast. This is interesting stuff. We have an Aghanim's being built on the Centaur. We have Aghanim's completed over here on our
No sorceries
Omni Knight. They're actually 4-man... 4 or 5? 4-man smoking up here. Trying to head into the Dire jungle, but the Dire's like, they're all off the map. Where are they at? And they're backing up defensively. Especially since their one spot's been dead this entire time. It looks like Shadow Fiend is actually going for an early butterfly. Oh, they found Shadow Fiend. They're just going to pop this Aegis straight off. Okay, Lich Ult thrown out. Lich Ult is actually destroying them. The Omni Ult taken. This is Shadow Fiend's Aegis down, but the Lich Ult is still bouncing. Okay, on the backlines. Here comes PL. He hasn't gotten to go in on anyone. Okay, he's blowing someone up. Requiem has gone off. Slardar's dead, but so's PL. That's a 3-for-1 so far, plus an Aegis, which is decent, but there's just not enough to go off on. This Invoker cannot do it alone. That's 4-for-1. That was a horrible, horrible turn of events for that smoke. Alright, Hunter, what you missed?
Team fight? Yeah, I saw a team fight. The Invoker couldn't even win a team fight with
Talk
the
over it.
Aghanims and the Necro. He doesn't use the Necro. Why does he not use the Necronomicon? I don't understand.
Radiant's middle tower is
Let's
under
see
attack.
his abilities used. Alright.
Radiant's middle
Sunstrike
tower
used at the end of
has
the team
fallen.
fight. No tornado at all.
Radiant's middle
Just,
tower is under
I don't know,
attack.
the Invoker on paper seems to be doing so good, it's just doing so poor. Centaur going for an Aghanims after this link deck.
Yeah, okay, so there is an Aghanim's up on the Invoker here. He got
Also,
that
I
really
don't
quickly.
think this Invoker's ever uses Necronomicon all game.
I don't think you're wrong, to be honest. So there's the
Ember
Aghanim's
is
being built on
going-
the
I think
Centaur.
the Ember's going for a Desolator. 'Cause I don't think
That would
he'd
be an
going for a
interesting
BKB,
approach. He could be
but-
going BKB for the Diffusal. His
could.
Diffusal's like he's died twice from Diffusal. They traded
Yeah,
the Ember's life for Roshan. That Diffusal he didn't get to run now, and he was the only, or he was. Did he actually? Was he actually a casualty in that last fight? I don't know if
No,
he
he
was.
was not. He got
No, he
away.
was not. He got very close to though.
Under attack.
Man, that is
Lich
one
is
tanky-
actually.
That is one tanky Shadow Fiend.
Look at the Lich. He's almost got Aghanim Scepter. Okay, we're stampeding in. There was a good double stomp. Oh my god, meatball down. Deafening. This is a beautiful thing.
Oh,
The Lich Ult thrown out. The Lich Ult. Okay, Lion's just dead from the Lich Ult.
Oh, Tornado, Requiem. The Requiem takes away all the enemy's damage. Oh, Centaur goes down. Whew. Oh, Ember's chasing.
That's
He's
3
double
dead
chasing
again.
both of them. Repel was up, but I don't think they can. I don't think he can chase him unless he has the crit here. Oh, Slaughter Blake's in. You need to. Oh.
Alright, I couldn't actually do anything in that fight. I couldn't do anything in that fight because I looked at Twitch chat and somebody just went blow your nose to you. Put the little like, cause you're like sniffling again, and like they're just like, okay, this is actually just a rack down. There's,
My bad, I'm sorry.
this could be game.
Or stop sniffling.
Like it's not impossible for a lineup with this much clear to handle one racks being dead, but I mean it's just gonna make Titanium's life ending this game so much easier.
Yeesh.
This was such a
Sunshine kill,
oh
sunshine kill,
that
Lich.
Lich is
Wow.
dead. This was such an easy beginning for the Invoker and the
Alright,
PL.
the
PL
Ember
got
did get a
practical
BKB.
free farm.
So yeah,
I
the
thought he would go
Ember-
BKB for
there's
the
no way
defusal.
for the Ember you were right. You were completely right. The Ember cannot die to the PL or the Invoker. Now there's no way for this Ember to die unless it gets picked off by a Lion.
So all we've learned from this game is that you lose when you don't actually finish the soul ring and just keep the recipe. That is what we
Yeah.
learned here.
That's about right. Soul Ring recipe is a recipe for disaster, one might say. Oh, shit. Knee slapper. Alright, I'm sorry.
Okay, we have travel boots on the Ember. We have travel boots on the Invoker now. So they're getting those so they don't have to worry about defending this lane too much, and hopefully they can make a turnaround here because the net worth graph is actually, oh my god, it's 1400 in the favor of Titanium. I actually didn't think it was this bad. The XP graph's 1500.
Oh,
It's just
man, I was-
it all goes down to probably the supports here. Yeah, 14 Lich, 13.
The Invoker
Rubik.
can handle the Shadow Fiend and probably a couple other supports with him. But they really need to figure out a way to disable this Ember Spirit. They don't have any silences.
The problem here is not actually the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit's doing very little. It's the fact that this Shadow Fiend built Butterfly on his own. I don't know. You were gone when I said this. He had the
I saw
Eagle
it, I
Song
saw
then. Okay, so he has the Butterfly. He has 20 some armor on his own. He has the Lich armor on top of it and Null Field. And not to mention he has Slardar Stun and Searing Chains keeping him alive. And he has 4,000 gold. I'm hoping he goes into a BKB next. But he could
If he
just go
does,
raw
then
damage and end the game. It could be a Daedalus as well.
Because
honestly, the
last
game
fight,
is actually
the
formed around
Invoker
him.
on his own got him down to about 1/4 health. So with a little bit of DOT and a good Omni ult, they should be able to win the fight. But with the Ember just kills the PL and almost everybody else on that team. The Lion almost gets one-shotted by it. They don't have any way to save on him. As soon as Ember pops
Nope,
BKB,
jump onto.
jump onto him. Oh, lift up, stun by Slardar. Lich goes out. Lich bouncing around the base with the Omni. Oh, Omni ult blown. Wow.
Not exactly blown. They're thinking they're gonna initiate further with Slardar since they did blink forward first with the Rubik, which means they still had the Slardar stun, but it wasn't
Oh,
that
just-
great.
Lich ult for Omni ult is just not
It's
worth
these
it.
it's this dirty blink Aether Rubik. To be honest, this is the guy you played with in your rank game. I'm surprised. Was he on your team or the other team?
He was on the other.
Okay, well I'm surprised you even won this game with this kind of god. And oh, okay, he might be dead.
Oh.
Wrecking him
Wrecking
off,
They
backing
don't
him
do
up.
damage. Waiting for the click, he comes back
Oh,
in.
that was not a lucky
anything
chains.
With the BKB. This BKB is worn out. They could reinitiate on this. The meatball. Oh wow, what a combo! But it just doesn't do enough.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter
they're
because
coming back out, they're coming
PL's
back
put
out.
into this
PL's coming
ultimatum
back out,
here.
he's clicking on
He's
the
trying to
illusion.
great.
Function
He has
is-
not got an illusion at all here.
Oh, he's losing health.
Okay, he has-
But he's got the Ember. Oh, the Shadow
That's
Fiend's
2
gotta go
down.
next.
That's
Shadow
might be
Fiend's
3
gotta go
down.
next.
He's
right
fighting.
battling, he's alone, he's
Okay,
alone,
he
nobody's
stopped.
helping him.
He's not microing illusions. He actually could have won that fight there.
Shadow Fiend's somehow sticking in it.
It's the
Killed all
butterfly.
of his
Look at that butterfly.
Yeesh. That Shadow Fiend
Alright,
was
now-
ridiculous.
The interesting thing that the Shadow Fiend went for that closes out this game is actually the butterfly because it puts Phantom Lancer in this silly, like, this silly ultimatum between getting enough stats to survive against the Slardar plus the Ember Spirit or actually building an MKB to,
Which he is.
which
He
he is building an
building
MKB. He's got the Diffusal Blade and he's got a
Fusel
Javelin.
too.
He's got a Fusel 2 and he's going for the MKB, but it just means that he won't have enough stats to handle the other heroes getting up. So this butterfly is actually a really good move here because it forces things. There's a lot of there's some. Okay, thank you,
I
Lich.
think they
Did you
just
see
did a
that? Did you
bash.
see the map?
No.
Lich was drawing all over the map.
Yeah, I feel the same way about this game, to be quite honest. I don't know. I think they need some kind of lockdown for the Ember. I mean, now that he's building MKB, he can't really go for Abyssal Blade in the PL. So there's
Such a safe
Ember-
Ember for a game where they're this far ahead, though.
yeah, but the Ember played kind of poorly in that last fight. He kind of like just
didn't-
missed
he
all his
didn't
fist
micro
timings. He kind
resolutions.
of walked around.
Or
The PL,
yeah.
the PL did not micro resolutions either. but the Ember didn't really play that fight well at all either. The Shadow Fiend just clicked all over, and they didn't even focus him, which is why he did what he
There's a
did.
Soul Booster on Invoker. It looks like he's going Octarine core now.
Soul Booster, yeah, that's Octarine. It's common, so all his abilities.
To be honest,
are
I
cooldown
kind of
plus
would have
something.
voted for the... If I was given the option, I would have gone Refresher for the
I would've
sake
gone
of
sure,
Meatball deafening
yeah.
blasting, because once the BKB's up, you saw how the Ember uses BKB last time, which means he's running out of
Yeah.
charges, and the initiation from Titanium is very limited. They blink in with the telekinesis, and they blink in with Slaughter Stun, and then they're just kind of all in or all out kind of thing, because they only have Remnant to get themselves out.
Well, I mean, not many players are good enough to do Refresher Invoker, which the safe move would have been for.
I mean, this
Sheepstick.
player's looked amazing with his Sunstrikes. I
By the
wouldn't
way,
put it past him to be
Did
good
we
enough.
say that Shadow Fiend got Shiva's guard?
Oh no.
He picked
Oh,
up
dear
a
Lord.
Shiva's guard to clear out PL Lucians.
That's one way to do it. I said he had 4,000 gold, and I hoped he went BKB just so he wouldn't have to deal with the
No,
the
he's,
defusal slow. But that's another way
he's
to do it.
fine.
This is interesting. He's gone three straight right-click items, and
What
then
is the Ember going
Shiva's.
for next? Is he going for Rapier?
There's no way to tell. There's no. It's probably just
I
a
mean,
second
it's not
daedalus.
that much gold.
It's probably a second
Usually you
daedalus.
at least buy another Chrysalis or a Demon Edge.
They're looking for buyback too. His buyback's 3,000.
Yeah, he has enough for one of those items. Oh, Slaughter is disconnected.
He has enough for the item, but he doesn't have enough for it plus buyback. He has 3,000 on buyback. So I mean, if he could like buy like a Chrysalis now.
All right, let's take a look at this
Maybe
game, huh?
because if he's going for a Battle Fury, then he's just gonna wait for the entire thing and buy back. But I'm gonna guess that it's a second Battle Fury, to be honest.
So how is the Radiant losing this when their Invoker is 8-0?
Okay, Invoker's combos is wonderful. It does a lot, but they have the mechanism on the Lich and just the absolute tankiness of the Shadow Fiend. He's just a big brute force here, and it's coming down to the execution. It's coming down to the execution of this initiation from the Rubik and the Slaughter. They're coming in and they're getting the key heroes that actually disrupt the fight, which is going to be like Lion Stun, Centaur Stun. They've killed the Centaur out before the fight twice now. And they're just getting Lion Stun, they're getting Centaur Stun, they're making them blow Stampede and Omniol just to get a hero away. And it's just these like long-range initiations because of Sprint plus Blink and Aether plus Telekinesis plus Blink. I think Radiant's real victory path here is just having Titanium throw on high ground, because if they die outside their base, the game is just straight over.
Talk about MMRs real quick. Omni is like 1 game away from 4K. The
Some good
Centaur is
shit.
1 game away from 3K. The Invoker is 3.2. Pretty interesting. A lot of these players are actually pretty new. Only been wow.
Oh, I mean, they're in the open qualifiers for a bloody. Alright, Sunstrike for no reason.
Shadow Fiend's been playing.
It
Dota
is
for
second
about
Battle Fury.
6
I was right.
months.
I was right.
Second Battle Fury? You really went for it?
Yep.
Huh.
Actually,
I don't think the PL is relevant enough to do that, to be quite
over
honest.
buyback too.
Over buyback. Wow.
He's got
That's
trouble
kinda-
bits. They're trying to end here. Because the PL the PL takes a while to get his illusions online because he's getting like cold snapped and not cold snapped. There was a stolen cold snap in the last one, but he's just getting like he's not getting it out because of the clear from Shadow Fiend and Lich Ult and such. But once he does, it's essentially
Oh.
like end game security for the PL, because the PL might not be a problem, but he doesn't need the damage from a Daedalus.
Oh, don't walk over the Sunstrike area? Smart.
They're
Yeah,
waiting for
Roche is
Roche. Roche
about
is
to
actually not
back
there. That's unlucky that they went in and
The Shadow Fiend's
actually-
they're gonna be the one to take it since he has 1 item slot left.
now. Radiant
Shadow
very
Fiend
definitely
does so
still
much,
has a win condition here. They've gained a
Yeah.
bit. They've gained a bit from that last engagement, and they've kept their racks in that bottom lane fight. It's still around a 1,300 gold lead for the Dire team, but where do we go
Oh.
from here? Invoker gets his
Uh,
Octarine. He gets big plays, big plays.
The Invoker just has to hit the Dream 5-man. And even then, because he doesn't have a Refresher, it's still not enough. He's gonna require more.
We
from
could
his
always
team.
get, the Ravage Hoof Stomp coming out. Ravage Hoof Stomp into Earth Spike that just completely ends the game, but it's unlikely. All right, Roche again.
But considering
not
the Centaur's
surprising.
been going for Aghanims for 25 minutes, I'm not sure.
No, he went Octarine for 25 minutes.
No, I mean, I said Centaur.
Oh, Centaur, sorry. He's getting close. I want like.
He's not gonna get
Why
it.
is he
this
buying?
game.
Why? I know he wants the HP from Ogre Club, but he's doing it over buyback when you're 1 racks down. I find that a little silly.
Does his buyback really matter though? Once he
Yes.
like uses Stampede.
Yes. I mean, Stomps. Wait a minute. What the fuck? All right, this is some shit. Look at this. Hoof Stomp, 13-second cooldown. Slaughter, Sprint
Slaughter,
Stomp,
Sun,
8. What the fuck? This is not
Alright,
balanced.
high grounding up.
Alright,
Oh,
okay.
EMP
Tower's
tornado.
down.
Oh, and
Tornado.
He just uses that casually. That's
just
only
wants
about
to-
another 30 seconds before they can really buy back.
I mean, okay, he's playing Exor. He just wasted a Tornado EMP, which means that all he wants is to
Tornado's
get his
entire
real
setup.
spells up.
Oh. Hex
There's a
onto
Hex
the
out.
Scorpion.
Okay,
Oh,
telekinesis,
Stampede.
Stampede. What are they going on here?
Let's show completely
PL
different,
wants to
just
do
on the
something, he just
Invoker.
can't. They're just
Fake
finishing
wreck
these
wheel.
racks. Nothing's
They're
really happening here.
just taking the racks. Nothing's happening. Oh. Cold snap
Nope,
onto the
meatball.
Shelfine is
Okay.
Shelfine is going to go down.
He's been
They don't do
fingered.
anything by
He's
then.
not.
Oh, he gets
He's
touch
not
strike.
actually going down.
Oh, Omniol.
Eggs
Well timed
Omniol.
It doesn't hit the PL
Oh,
though. but
she's
PL
on the
is taking no
Slardar.
damage. Oh, Tornado catches almost everybody. The MP is gonna kill the Shadow Fiend most likely. There he goes. Age is down. The Ember Spirit has no mana at all. His
Okay,
BKB
Lich is
is
dead.
down.
This
They're
is
gonna
actually
retreat.
looking decent, but the problem is
Dyer's
this.
retreating all out. Ember's TPing home. Ember might come back in to kill this PL to save Slardar. Yep, he is. He's gonna do it.
Oh, okay,
he
hold on.
misses.
Let's look at the Shadow Fiend.
There's
Let's
no
look at the
mana.
Shadow Fiend here. Shadow Fiend is just clicking down the Omni.
PL is clicking on the Rubik. Oh, wow. Big crit from the Ember.
Okay,
Jesus
it took a
Christ.
very, very long time, but the Shadow Fiend finally died, and that means they hold their melee barracks here, and they hold the game once again. Ember's coming back in just to try and finish them while they're all healing and not expecting this. They really can't do anything about this. This is a cheeky play. Look at this guy.
Radiant structures.
I don't know. The Invoker has the Octave.
fortify for it.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Oh,
Actually,
almost
is
lost.
Ember gonna pay for this? Oh my God, that's a dead Ember. He has buyback because of the kills he got before.
Okay, I'm getting mad. I'm getting angry about this.
They keep their barracks once again.
Man, you were following the Shadow Fiend dying top while the PL almost killed the Rubik bottom, but Ember got a crazy
It's
crit
right here.
onto the the one else time I was like,
Yeah,
Um,
yours was like full bottom lane.
and
Ours was
jungle.
between mid and.
yeah.
Why'd you go S and Y and I? I don't know. He just wanted mass HP on the Shadow Fiend. He wanted to be able to just like walk forward and right click, but he didn't
This
think he
was
needed
the
a
right
BKB.
option.
He had enough initiation, enough security, and enough defense from the Lich. He's got initiation from Rubik's Slaughter, and he's got the defense from the Lich mechanism plus armor. That he just kind of wanted to walk forward with like double slows. Like as you can
The
see,
only
he basically
problem-
went mass slows.
The only
People
problem
pure
with Shadow
player.
Fiend is he needs lifesteal right now. If he had lifesteal,
That's
he
probably
would
true. If he
probably never
just
die.
straight up bought a Satanic here, this game would be over.
It would be, because all these fights, he has so little health and he's just living with it.
Yeah,
Without
because
Tanky and the Butterfly. But he just can't gain any of that back because he has 0 lifesteal.
when you have 39 armor before a Lich gets within your radius, and a Butterfly, you're just not taking any damage. If he can gain it back from a few key right clicks that he's going to get off in between the disables, because the disables are plenty on the Radiant team, but they're not.
Yeah, but they're actually not enough to handle this Butterfly.
Centaur's gotten
thing.
his Aghanims.
Battlefield.
Centaur's gotten his Aghanims.
Centaur has it, of course, he better from getting that all that. Oh, the Shadow Fiend. He's going for the Rapier, I think. Oh, he's going for probably BK. He's probably going for MKB. Which,
There's
by
no
the way,
evasion.
PL. I know, but I mean, oh,
I'm
he might be going for
gonna
Basher?
assume it's
No,
Daedalus?
I haven't- Yeah, it's probably Daedalus. You're
The
correct.
Demon Edge doesn't go to Basher.
But
But you know that. You know that.
I was thinking MKB and
Yeah.
still bashing my head. It's late, man. It's 1 a.m.
It's been a good game though.
Oh. We just don't have any bashers on that team, and I figured one of them would be nice for the PL. If they can find the right PL. The Lotus Orb and the Slaughter is pretty clutch. Yeah,
Slaughter
Abyssal
owns a
Slaughter.
bash. No, Slaughter
No,
owns
Abyssal.
a bash. He doesn't need this.
No.
He doesn't need
Abyssal
Abyssal. Fuck
Slaughter.
Abyssal. Alright,
Yeah,
okay.
dude, he can buy it.
They actually have a pipe on this Omni Knight. And
Oh wow, that's weird. Out of all teams to build a pipe, I did not expect it to be in the Radiant.
oh, the two teams. Okay. So he's just trying to do chip damage here. They're actually okay, so they lost that last fight, right, with an Aegis on their Shadow Fiend. Maybe it was a key misplay, but it looked as if the defense from the Radiant is actually clutch enough for this. They did have to waste a few buybacks. Which,
PL does not have buyback. He finishes MKB and he's 200 short of buyback. Whether he'll farm that up in
jeez.
time, I'm not sure.
We can hope he gets in the fight. Centaur Stomp, not happening. It's just You don't go on the Shadow Fiend alone because you're going to get re-engaged on. You have to make sure this is a very direct thing. They're just pressuring from all sides. Ember's top lane. He's got his double battle free. He's just looking for a clear. They're just trying to suffocate them out of this game, and it looks like it's working. But Radiant's holding on to their dream, as they will have to retry on the 20th, I believe is the no, it's not the 20th. It's like the 10th.
Oh, Stampede onto
Stampede.
fucking Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is dead. Ember Spirit is dead for 90 seconds. He has
Buyback, but he's not going to use it.
Yeah,
So this is actually is an MKB. You are correct. It was an MKB on the Shadow Fiend. It's coming out on the courier now.
Why am I ask? I'm not sure. Maybe he just wanted the damage.
Preventive butterfly,
No,
maybe?
I can't think. Yeah, probably preventive butterfly out of the PL.
Preventive butterfly, preventive solar crest as well on the supports if they ever got to it. I mean, it's a good suffocation item as well. He can click uphill.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
True,
That's
that's
pretty
actually
cool.
very right. Uphill, especially at this point in the game, when
pretty
they need
cool,
to take
clicking
some more
uphill.
to win.
So yeah, the supports. He got his glimmer on Rubik after his Aether Lens. There's nothing really to say for. Oh, there's the refresher.
Oh
On
wow, yeah.
Invoker.
Get it.
Over
What did you
buyback.
get rid of? You got rid of
Midas,
this
Midas,
first
Midas,
half.
Midas,
Oh,
as well.
Midas. Yeah, you got rid of the
Octarine
first half
and-
long ago.
Yeah, he
Oh,
kept the Midas
has
over
the
his first half.
refresher.
He has
Invoker
the
could
ability
make
to
the
keep
dream
them in the
play.
game.
He is 10-0. This Invoker is simply the dream.
I think we know whose show this Radiant Teams is.
Yeah.
It's Invoker's show to prove.
I mean, hey,
We have-
he is a meepo player, so you know.
We have gold on Phantom Lancer now. He has buyback. It's quite expensive. It looks like Phantom Lancer's gonna need a few items. Okay, they're actually
Shadowfiend gets hexed up. Oh, they're
Shadowfiend
going.
is-
He has nothing to do. He's going down. The PL's just clicking on him. Shiva's going, but it's to no avail. The Lich ult is wasted. Oh, he's gonna try to TP out. Shadowfiend, Centaur's no stun, and he's gone. Tornado thrown out to let CNN know what the fuck's happening with the weather.
you can't resist, can you? All right, so the top and bottom lanes are pushing, and they're actually looking for a death push mid, but they're bringing Centaur back of all people, even though Phantom Lancer has boots of travel.
Oh,
And they're trying to apply mid. There's the Necros. I'm telling you, he uses them. Right, they instantly die. So yeah, they're leaving Centaur of all people to defend, especially against this top lane. As you can see, there's just a massive wave pushing in, and they're
Yeah,
Radiant's
playing
got to back
high
up. They don't.
ground- Playing high ground against this Ember Spirit is gonna be definitely hard.
There's
The Ember
4,400
also-
gold on this Lion.
This Ember got a late blink dagger.
Did he get the
what?
Lion got the last
What
Ember
the
kill?
fuck?
Lion got the last Ember kill, which was right
Yeah, but
here
that's
a
only
bit ago.
700 gold. That's not 4,000.
I-
What's he gonna buy with that? Aghanims?
Aghanims, as soon as he has enough for Ags and buyback, guy's gonna get like 5,600 gold. Jesus Christ. That's insane.
If I was him,
Oh, Blink
what
Dagger
is
on the
it?
Ember now.
why doesn't? Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, I
figured this
didn't
out.
notice
He got
that.
this late. I don't know why
Interesting.
you would pick a blink dagger right now. It's just kind of funny.
Okay,
I
if
gotta
this
see-
game
I
ends
gotta
without
see
this
why
Lion
Kevin
buying
got
something
picked off, mid,
twice
so he wanted
and
to be able to
top,
outplay the Centaur.
this Ember not the strongest player awareness wise from like pickoffs, but maybe it's just good play from the Radiant. I don't want to down him too much, but I swear to God, if this game ends without the Lion like picking anything or buying anything with that 4,500 gold, I'm gonna be quite upset. He has bought a medallion. He's buying a Solar Crest
By the way,
into
PL,
the
I
already
believe,
BKB
is going
or
for
MKB
a
of the Shadow
late
Fiend.
mana style.
He is indeed.
He just bought the recipe.
Because he doesn't have enough for Yasha. But I find it okay. There's a couple of problems here. They're buying a Solar Crest, as you can see, with Lion's Gold into the
Lion.
already MKB on the Shadowfiend, which means the only thing it's really effective for is the Ember Spirit. So I'm
think
not sure
Ember
how.
should've got
I mean,
MKB
the
anyways.
armor's not bad. 10 armor's a decent amount, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. And then PL Manta at this point is actually suicide. PL Manta 30 minutes ago, amazing. Could have gotten him farm, but now it's just double battle free, dataless.
He's just asking to get hurt.
Like
I don't-
Aghanim's
but-
Lich Ult, right? Yeah, Aghanim's Lich Ult plus a
He-
Veil.
he-
Like
he should've gone
this is
for a
crazy.
butterfly. Even though the Shadowfiend is a MKB, he should have gone for it since this Ember refuses to. Even if not, it's just great for split. Gonna say split pushing, but then he has no illusions. Alright, shit.
No, he's.
Take it away, George.
I think Abyssal would have been fine here.
Shit, maybe even a AC would have been decent.
I don't think Manta was the item, but I mean, maybe he just
Manta
wants
was
to keep
definitely
deep
not the
push.
item here.
Maybe he just wants to deep push.
I
They are
guess.
down a lane and a half of racks. That was weird.
I mean, his aggregate, his stats are so.
I'm
low
not
now,
actually
so
moving my
it's-
camera at all. I'm just like, they're not doing anything. I'm like sitting here waiting.
His
Oh, I'm so
PL
sorry.
stats have been heavy nerfs, so his illusions don't really split push very well at all. They can't handle against these creeps. They actually die to him.
So, the play here is like massive, like double meteor, double deafening blast,
Roche
and
is going
Invoker
down
plays.
against the Shadow Fiend. Who's gonna? Take
They're gonna
this
give it.
down?
They're gonna give it to Slardar at this point. I think.
Shadow Fiend has a BKB now. What did he get rid of for that? SNY? He got rid of his SNY
He
for
got
BKB.
rid of his SNY. They don't know what to
That's
do.
really smart.
He just dropped a Shiva's guard for an Aegis. That's interesting.
I would have dropped
and
the boots, I guess.
Lich
but,
has
hey.
picked up Shiva's guard, and Lich will just hand it to him after he dies, of course, because Lich will be alive. Okay, so the play here is the
He's
big
gonna
play.
use the Shiva's guard, of course.
Yeah.
gonna use it.
Yeah. So the big double hits out of Invoker, the clutch Omni ult. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe Pipe's pretty helpful here into
They
the
have,
Lich ult,
two-
but that's
they have two high duration BKBs, one fresh off, one is 8 seconds. I don't know. I don't think there's any way for Titanium to lose this game.
you know, DC3E here. These guys, these are my favorite guys. They gotta just make PL go in there and waste the BKBs. They need to like pseudo initiate to the sense that they send themselves in
Oh,
and
there
then
it is. He's got a BKB right
Yeah.
out. Nope, he's not.
He did
They're
not. He
wasting
got-
the
one got
BKBs.
hexed.
Ember's
Lotus
mana
Orb.
pool is
Lotus
all
Orb's
shot.
enough.
Man, Rubik has no mana.
Oh, that was a
the
good.
other
That was a
hand.
good Guardian ult.
He's being. Oh, Shadowfiend's being
Alright.
swallowed up. Aegis is about to go down.
They're trying to pop
the rest of
Aegis
his team is
before.
being chased out by PL and Centaur. They're separated.
Oh jeez, this is actually.
Uh-oh. It's not looking good. Oh, but he gets the BKB.
Oh, he got the.
It doesn't
Oh man,
look
that
like-
was the.
he's just
That was the
cooking
refresher.
everybody.
That was the
He's
refresher
also
too.
on top of the Omni-Knight. Oh no. It's just go.
Alright,
It's
Omni-Knight's
just crumbling.
dead.
It is crumbling.
Lion's dead. All the
Invoker's
supports in this
getting
game are
out.
dead. It's only
That's
core
game.
players now.
That is the
That-
game. There's
Not
no
quite
way.
game.
Invoker
Glimmer
has
Cape
nothing.
Centaur has come back. The lanes are pushing in. PL's forced
There's
to
no
do
way.
this. I don't actually think they initiate here.
I mean,
Maybe they try to force buybacks. That would be
there's
the
no way
safest thing they
for
could do here.
Shadow Fiend to heal up, of course.
There's
'cause
no-
lifesteal. Maybe not. Maybe they
They're
just
backing out.
disengage.
They are going to
I-
spend. They're going to make us cast this game as long as fucking possible.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, they could just win right there, but hey, who am I to judge? You know, I'm not a TI Open Qualifier player. You know.
Update everyone. MVP Hot 6 has been eliminated by Extremist.
What? No. Shut up. How? MVP Hot 6 got eliminated by some no-namer?
I don't know if Extremist is a no-namer. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm thinking that they are.
Also, update. Ever since Envy stopped playing PA, he has not
Oh,
lost
shut the
a
hell
game.
up. Jesus Christ. Alright. So MVP
Fact.
Hot 6 has been removed. That they'll get another shot. Don't worry guys, they'll get another shot on the second
Also-
qualifier, which
Oh,
happens
second, of course.
shit. Let's see, when does this happen, guys? Loading the page, hold on. January 4th. 2 days from now. Tomorrow. What? It happens again. Okay. They have another shot. But
Man, they must have just lost the draft or something because there's no way a team like that could lose to some no-name.
this game
The Lich is going for an AC, by the way, right about now. Because nobody
I
else on the team
don't-
can buy it.
I can't.
Lich AC?
You get to a point in a game
Where
when
your
the supports
core
start
is-
building items for your cores. Like, why doesn't Slaughter have it?
Well, personally, the Slardar is pretty shit. So, it's
okay.
I don't think he's gonna be building a AC anytime soon.
He did go the Slaughter build from a few patches
Lich
ago.
is,
January
ulted
5th? Okay.
3 more creeps.
I'm sorry, it's January 4th if you're in Southeast Asia, but it'll be the 5th for us by that time.
Also, by the way, this Lich is taking all the Slardar's last hits.
Fuck
the
it, fuck the
ancients.
Slaughter. Honestly.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He
got-
did
he's
the
got
really good
bio.
build. You get to this point with this build for Slaughter, and everything else is pure
Luxury.
luxury. usually you go Vlad's or AC here, and he just does not. He has not had the space. He's been the casualty of, like I said, all of Titanium's initiation is very all in. They blink him with starter stun, and he's very vulnerable. It's the same thing for the Centaur, but the difference is the Centaur has gone for a Glimmer Cape build. Glimmer Cape and Stampede. So
By the way, I
there
just
comes a
wanna
point in the
say-
game. Go ahead.
This Lich has the third highest BAT in the game currently.
Shadowfiend is actually going for the Helmet of the Dominator right now.
Ember got picked off top into the jungle.
That's an interesting. Was that a smoke play? I actually kind of missed that. Was that a smoke play, or did they just walk up? Because there's obviously no vision
Not
here. Because
a
why
smoke
would you have vision here?
Oh, they just walked up. The blade was pushed and they walked up.
Ember has buyback, and they're never going to be able to force it. The guy's got 8,000 gold on him, but that's just. It's an interesting, probably net worth change. Like that's. Okay, it hasn't shown yet, but. Oh, okay. The hell if I know. All right. So, Shadow Fiend. There's a Demon Edge actually on the courier for our Ember Spirit here. He's going MKB now. He's going to replace his Blink Dagger most likely. Or he's going to keep a courier around with a BKB on it, because Shadow Fiend is actually becoming 7-slotted at this point. He's very close to having the Satanic plus Shiva's Guard, and he's going to have to make a decision. At some point, he really should just drop his boots and use Flutter, but
He's got to.
I don't think he will.
He has too much farm. Where's the Shivas? Is the Shiva still in the Lich? No, where is the Shiva?
No, it's on the
guy?
couriers. It's on the
It's
courier.
on the courier? Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
at least he finally has lifesteal, so we can not slowly
we're getting a
die
Lotus
from,
Orb
like,
on the Centaur.
fights.
We have an MKB, and we're going Hyperstone on our Phantom Lancer, so that's either... I'm guessing that's AC. Swear to God if it's not AC, because the amount of armor on this Shadow Fiend is ridiculous. If the guy buys a Moonshard, I'm actually gonna like just
Oh.
close the game.
Omni-Knight is going for a mechanism. Oh no, he's finishing Guardian Greaves off, of course. I
Well, I mean,
enjoy
they
the
haven't had a
Omni-Knight's
mech for
Orb of
this.
Venom. That slow is priceless at this point in the game. Hour in the game.
You know,
Orb of
to be
Venom, key
honest,
item.
you know, you can meme all you want, but like in the
Yeah, I
last
know.
3 fights, he's been man
Pathetic.
fighting the fucking SF. He's been clicking Shadow Fiend.
Hey man.
Hopefully this game. Okay,
Well, at least,
so this
at least
game
now
is
Shadow Fiend can lifesteal off of that. Oh,
Does
smoke
this
bomb
game-
Rubik. Alright, finally, thank God, Ember Spirit MKB. Still has the
He was
Blink
dead the
Dagger.
whole time. He did have it on the courier, but
Okay. He needs to sell this Blink Dagger and pick up another item. Oh, they are smoking at the bottom tower.
he sold it. Actually, he put his BKB in. He sold his BKB.
He sold it? Alright. I don't like this anymore.
It's not on the courier. It is not in base. He has sold the BKB or the MKB. Hopefully, we're looking at the last closeout. Roche has still got a little bit of time on it. There's an Invisor in bottom. They're looking to just push in with their... They're smoking through, but there's no point. They're hiding in their base and pushing out the lane
Yeah.
they don't have racks. There's nothing exactly to happen here, but they're hoping that
Well,
they're
for some
making a
of
cheeky
us.
play. Maybe it's needed. There is actually a Radiant Ward here on this cliff, so...
So, they haven't seen... Oh, well, they see Lich now go in there. Booker just
Yes,
pointing that out.
So... Yale has only 1,700 on his buyback, which means he's not going to have anything. Alright, we're having a 61-minute pause here.
Alright, this is what I'm talking about. Alright, so which of these teams do you think is going to make it to TI6? Because one of them, this game being this long, has to make it, of course, right?
Just the opposite. But hey, memes. Like, if one of these teams was good,
Look,
game
this
would've been over, like,
Invoker
35
is
minutes ago.
honestly the next miracle. How do you play an hour game and not die once? You
That
know
is true.
how? You ghost walk. That's how. Enemy team
Let's
has a
look
Star, they don't buy detection.
at some
Oh,
fucking
actually, Rubik's at the
GPMs.
gym now.
Look at these
Rubik's
GPMs.
recently just bought a
This
gym.
is fucking insane.
Let me guess.
Nice.
Shadow Fiend most. Let me
Yes,
click
of
it.
course.
Find out. Bam. Honestly, that PL GPM is. Nah, she's dynamite.
Alright, boys. So, for anyone tuning in, there's a few people joining. This is DC3E versus Titanium. Southeast Asian Open Qualifiers. 1 Raxer down top lane, half a Rax down bottom lane for the Radiant team. There's still a bloody tier 2 up at 61 minutes in this game. But the last 3 or 4 fights, Titanium has lost trying to go high ground. They have yet to kill this melee barracks. It has regened all the way back up to full HP. And there is a
Well-
goddamn refresher orb on this Invoker.
Pretty sure this is a tactical pause. If this is kind of bullshit. Anyway,
I mean, they all
Um,
left at the same time. That's a
Now
little
that we're
weird.
another pause, it's about time for another solo queue story.
Because you
So-
can't tell me this team is at a LAN house, so they didn't all just DC. It is a conspiracy.
This
Please
one
don't tell solo
time,
stories.
at 2.6 KMR, I was playing Pudge, right? This is, of course, pre-buff, pre-agonums, pre all that bullshit. This was back in the pure Dindy days, you know, Dindo Gato. Anyway. So, this was before the Rot nerf, too. So, Bloodseeker was hella fast in the 2K bracket. He was actually the speediest motherfucker alive. So, I throw out a hook, right, to the Roche pit, checked to see if anybody's in there. All of a sudden, we have a ward. I don't even see the Bloodseeker run by and run into my hook. He actually runs faster than my hook can go, and he still gets hit by the hook. I don't know how you do that. That's some talent. That's some 2K talent right there. Anyway, so he gets into my hook. I ult him while he's like 50 feet away because he's so fast, and even though I already casted it, it still hits him because, you know, Dota's a pretty good game. Hook. He actually I ult him. My Evoker Sunstrikes while AFK jungling the whole game because that's what he's farming for. He's farming those XR levels for the Global Sunstrike. And the Bloodseeker dies. Drops a Rapier. Pudgel picks it up with a 6k health because this game is going on for 2 hours and my Flesh Sheep stacks just pile up. And I get the last hit on the Ancient with my Rapier Pudge. Thank you. We're still on unpaused.
Don't tell another one. Let's look. Is there anything interesting actually happened here? So if any of you are Indonesian or Filipino, there are streams for that. And the qualifier Oracle has called out our hour mark on our stream here. Epic Invoker game. Thank you. And by the looks of it, let's go look at the brackets. Can we look at the brackets? Why can't I look at the brackets? Because this is the second qualifier. That's why I can't look at the brackets. Alright, we're getting closer. Center's reconnected. Let's go look at the brackets. What's been happening here?
Are they on G?
Are they good?
We're G. This game can finally end and we can move on to some more
Maybe.
high tier gameplay.
The issue with this game actually ending is that Titanium is needing to get these racks. They actually need to go for buildings. There's still a tier 3 middle. They haven't done any pressure in the top lane. They could just cheekily get a tier 4 if, you know, DC wasn't in there like base the entire time. But they can at least get this mid tier 3. Oh, okay. I will turn off the weather effect in the desert thing after this game. I apologize for that. I actually am so used to it, I do not notice it. But the problem with these is these last fights have been going entirely DC fate. DC. I can't speak. Okay. So these fights have been lost by Titanium, and they're not actually making any substantial damage to these. Like this mid tower has still 1,000 or 1,100 HP. So this game's like not going to end soon unless there's a major mistake coming out of DC3.
Right. Roche number 4 being dropped
That is 4.
currently.
Yes.
Who takes this Roche? Does Shadowfiend finally get rid of his tracks?
I saw your comment on the.
Hope so. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, nope. Yes! Ember's got rid of the Blink Dagger. Now I can call him a good player. Sick.
No, because he still sold the fucking BKB. This is not okay.
Yeah, he's retarded, but doesn't have a fucking 50-minute Blink Dagger now. It's cool.
I thought I'd be smart enough to turn off the fucking weather effects. I turned off my Rick and Morty announcer and everything.
Alright, I want to make one comment. There's still about 3 magic wands still in this game. Anyway, enough
Jesus
of that.
Christ. Alright. When you're poor, you know? You know what it is.
Oh, you're telling me, son. What are you trying to say? It's because I'm a fucking victim of poverty? So.
You're just lazy. Go get a job.
Alright, high ground.
Okay, Ice Wall. Alright, so they've decided that the best
Ice
approach
Wall
here is to go
game.
mid instead of the exposed racks. First Ice Wall of the game, 63.5 minutes in. This is some beautiful shit.
The Manta PLs.
Is this going anywhere? They're waiting for the next creep wave. They're hopefully going to clear these a little better.
If AFK sitting there, free last hits for Shadowfiend's GPM. Cool.
That's a 662 GPM at this one, boys. Alright. What's actually important here? Buyback status. That's what's fucking important. Where the hell
Fucking
is that at?
Rapiers.
Buyback. Nope, that's...
Rapier territory for how long? What is happening?
Well, there's an Ember Spirit in this game. We've been in Rapier territory for half a fucking hour.
Yeah. Like, look how much gold this dude has. He has 9k gold. Like, what else are you gonna do, man?
You know, response to your wand thing, we have our
Yeah.
friend here, Belny, says sometimes you just need +4 to all stats.
Hey, man.
And, I mean, he's right. There's another ice wall down. I mean, you're not gonna get through that wall without those +4 stats.
like, about
There's nothing
6
happening here.
6 more wands and you have a Scotty. So hey, there you go for that.
That is not false.
Oh,
Okay,
sick
we have a
EMP
tornado.
on Ember. Nope, he missed it. He fucked it up and it hit nobody. Good EMP. Whew, I am
He didn't
tired
fuck
of
it up.
this
There was a
game.
dank play from this Ember Spirit over here.
What happened?
Alright, another slow ice wall.
Oh,
They're
sick.
clicking the racks. They're actually
Oh,
clicking the
racks
racks.
is
There's
going
been some
down. They don't care.
initiations.
Ember is
Oh
walking
my
around
god.
Ember.
Rubik got the
Rubik
repel. Rubik got the repel. Shadowfiend's just clicking the racks.
Stampede's used, but nothing's
Okay,
happening.
Lich is dead on the
BKB,
back
oh,
lines.
used the slide art. This Shadowfiend does not give a single fuck. Nothing is actually happening. Requiem used. Flame Fist is about to be used in 2 seconds. He's gonna wipe everybody out. Nothing is still happening. They're just standing there. Fist is getting no crits. Omni ult used. Now literally nothing is happening.
The
Shadowfiend
Aegis is
nothing
still
damage.
up on the...
Ember
Okay,
is
Aegis
dead.
down.
Fade is down. Shadowfiend is dying because he can't lifesteal off his right clicks. He's slowly
And
walking away. He's walking into
Shadowfiend
no
is
people.
dead.
Oh
Ember is
my
dead.
God, this
Rubik
game's
is
gonna
dead. There's a
half
team
hour.
wipe.
He's super godlike.
The melee barracks are not dying.
That
And this
Invoker's
game
got ultra kill. Jesus
is-
Christ, this Invoker
This game
died.
is gonna last forever.
Woo!
Hopefully they can at least make some substantial damage to the tier 3s somewhere. Or at least force some buybacks. The entire Dire team has buybacks, and they will have buybacks for this entire game because they are extremely rich.
Alright.
There is
that
no
Ember
pressure
getting rid of
happening
that
here.
BKB was the best move of his life, Kappa Pride. Are they actually gonna try to win the game now?
They can. Okay, Rubik bought back. That's a
Does that
sign.
Rubik
This
buyback
is
scare them?
this is a sign.
Alright. Well, Rubik just lost a lot of gold. It's cool. He's gonna use that time
Fuck
to get
it.
those like, good last
Fuck it.
those good last hits.
Dear
Somebody's
Lord.
gotta do it. Apparently the Rubik buyback did scare them off.
Did Lich buy back too?
Yeah, no, he
Okay,
didn't.
he just respawned because he's a piece of shit. He's not dead very long.
Hyperstone on Lich is still a Hyperstone. Just nothing more, nothing less for the past 20 minutes.
Interesting. Oh my god, Invoker Craigasm. I agree. I agree.
You know what?
Okay,
Look-
Radiant is out of their base. This is Dota now. This is no longer tower defense.
Oh, Lich ult used on some
Because,
creeps.
you know what?
Oh, Lich
It's
ult
60
gone.
seconds.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
So fuck you.
with this game, a minute's barely shit.
Congratulations, Alondra's son, for winning 25 MMR today after losing 100. Dear Lord. This game is never going to end, and no one is ever going to get any relevant items that are going to make it end. We have nothing on the Rubik. We still haven't made anything with that Hyperstone, like you said. At this point, Shadowfiend and Ember Spirit can buy like 9 more items. Like 2. But
Oh, has never bought a rapier. No, he got his blink dagger still. God bless. Who is blink when you have a
This
blink
Ember
dagger,
goes-
10,000 gold. Oh. Woo. Somebody give me this Ember's MMR.
we are both Ember players, and although we may not be 6K players, we are infuriated. And
When you got 10k gold in this hero and a blink dagger, that's 70
and
minutes
have you
of
noticed how
game.
this Ember has actually gone, like, all in every
Yeah, he's
single
gone
fight?
all
Like he's
in,
very
but hasn't
facing.
gone
He's
all
never
in.
just like sat back and slighted.
No, look
He
at his
baited out
items, too.
abilities.
He doesn't even have a single survivability item unless you blink.
Okay, Invoker just bought a Moon Shard, a Shiva's Guard, and a Monkey King Bar all at once.
That's actually exactly what he needs.
No more Necro
Fuck.
units.
Did he sell it? Yeah, he sold it. Nice, because you don't need that when you finally fucking hit the high ground. Right? You fuck. Oh my god. Good busted nut.
There's an AC on our Phantom Lancer, so we actually have 6
Oh,
slotted
I
heroes
called
by
that.
now.
I'm the best. Yeah, they better be 6 slotted. It's
Alright, we
over
have
60
multiple
minutes.
people asking for Lich Moonshard. Can we get someone in the game here? Okay.
Hey, I mean, you gotta get that vision, dog. Third highest BAT in the game currently. Big dank.
Okay, let's go look at net worth here.
But what are the chances
Someday.
Ray can take a roast this game?
It's hard to say.
By the way, Lion going for a sheep stick, I believe.
What?
Lion's
Why-
going for
why
a
you
sheep
need-
stick
Why you
because
need
a
2
double
hex? No
That's,
more hex. Okay.
That's 7.5 second disable for the record.
Plus the 2.6 reverse spike, which is pretty tank.
Yeah, I mean for the no.
someday
for the no
this Rubik
BKB
will
on
break.
Ember.
The casting is going on. Someday this Rubik will break 10,000 net worth.
Someday the Centaur will get 100 last dance.
I swear to God. Oh my God, he has not.
Hey man, the Slowdar's not that far.
Someday the minutes will get ahead of the last hits on this.
This is like legit, like.
Okay,
you
so
see the-
what we're saying here is Lich has more.
Yes!
Okay, Rapier. Thank God.
Alright, buy one more, please. You can do it.
It's
He didn't sell
now.
the blink! He didn't sell the blink! He sold one of his Battle Fury!
Oh, for the love of fucking God.
God! What the
Alright,
fuck?
second level travel boots here. We have our first set
God.
of second level travel boots. Okay, wait a minute, guys. Shadowfiend has treads. Yeah, it doesn't have.
Hey,
I'm
you need
upset.
that plus 30 attack speed, son.
We have our first sets of level 2 travel boots. Thank you for that item, Ice Frog.
Oh, six on strike. You can't see
Somebody
me
has signed up for Twitch just to watch this match. Thank you, Dota_Brett.
Oh boy, guess who almost has AC? Lich. He's 100 gold off of it.
I am not spoiling anything. Your internet's just slow. There's a 5-second delay on this stream. You shut the fuck up. AC Lich. Alright, so that's you, Hunter, and I'm not gonna respond to you.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Half a pride.
Alright. Okay, do we have AC Lich yet? He's decided he doesn't want to.
Nah, he didn't get a last hit. Shadowfiend still last hits. Report Shadowfiend.
Just sell your fucking wand. Alright, whatever. Okay.
Please, serious. Use the 3 charges. I don't know. Shit.
Spoilers while they're all standing in Secret Shop.
It's
Yeah, I
a
agree.
71-minute game. There's only 1 rapier.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
Okay, so let's go back to buyback status, because that's actually what's important.
Somebody
let's
call
organize
Jackie
this.
Bell.
By rating. Okay, so I was about to say all the cores. Okay, the PL, the Lion, and the Invoker have buyback on the Radiant team, as well as the Ember, Slardar, and Shadowfiend, the cores for the Dire team. Now,
Everybody who doesn't
None of
have
these-
buyback are the go. Oh!
working on it, Andres. Sorry. Pause, boys.
Oh!
But, okay, now it was relative, because he bought the Rapier, right? But it doesn't mean they're going to fucking do anything with it. They're just going to sit here, and they're going to wait for somebody to screw up. This actually could break the record. Now, note that these DCs are very common. This is Southeast Asian servers. Guys, let's be honest. This game is going to last forever, and or just completely break, and we'll have to redo. Or, I don't even think they will. What happens if this game just breaks? Because it's, face it, Southeast Asia. That doesn't... Okay, I don't like that you're the one shitposting in my fucking channel.
I'm breaking down, man. Link down your facts.
Alright. I have water here. I have water.
Can I get banned for some?
I'm gonna go
anger?
piss. You tell another story if you fucking
Oh,
want.
I'm out of ring stories. I'm
Alright,
not
just
expect
talk.
the game to go on this long. Alright, so I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the basketball. I'm kidding. What are we talking about? Nobody follows basketball. It's Twitch Dota. Shit. Shit. I'm gonna go pull up a Reddit thread and talk about it. So 4v1 Miracle Team Gank. Also news from UA video. I don't support Arabians. Whatever. I don't know. Shit. All right. There's nothing good. Viper Dragonlance, legit item. Shit. What is happening? Oh, Ember Spirit reconnected. Invoker reconnected. Shadow Fiend, we're waiting on you, bud. I will tell you guys one of my real life stories about girls, but reenact the last season of Game of Thrones. Fuck Ollie. Ollie.
Paused? Alright.
Yeah, we're still paused. We're still paused. Oh wait, maybe we got a G. G.
Wait. Stop typing in my fucking chat. This is one of the 12 games still being played in round 2. Yeah, it is. Thank you. I did not know that. I didn't know how many there were. Okay, so Hunter, we're going through with this, right? We're like gonna stream through. We're gonna not this game, but like the whole thing. I have like so much.
Yeah,
Right, okay, good.
Days, let's go.
So,
how long does this last?
The
Is
this
it gonna
is
go
round
on until
2.
the same time tomorrow?
Not exactly. Okay, so let me get the stats for everyone who actually cares about what's happening here. This is the round of 256. Then there's 128. Then there's 64. So we have one set of games, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of games left, I believe. And then by the end of the 8, everyone's just going to leave because there'll be like one stream. There'll be one game, so everyone's going to go to the big people who actually know what the fuck's happening. Alright, another Roche down. So we have like 6 or 7 or 8 games, basically.
Alright. So Ember doesn't have Blink Dagger anymore. I swear to God, if I look at the courier and the Blink Dagger's, oh, son of a bitch.
Is it gone?
It's
Is it gone?
there. Blink Dagger's there.
Okay,
James
perfect.
on Solar for whatever reason.
So there's 8 more SEA games, and then sometime actually before that, the European games should come on, and then there'll be American ones after that. So we don't know how far we're going to go, but we're going to try and stay up as much as possible, because it's actually around 1:30 in the morning for us, and we just decided that school is fucking stupid, and that we're going to just watch some Dota, because we're also tired of playing Dota.
Oh. Yo, that
Is
was a
anything
scary
happening?
Look at those range crews bottom. Those dudes are spook.
Nope, and then they all die to like the instant power of Invoker.
The power of plus 100 damage alacrity.
He needs a Daedalus right now. Where's the Daedalus?
Yeah, I think he needs
MKBs
to
are gay.
stop with the magic damage. Keep the Aghanim's Refresher, but get rid of the Octarine and get a Daedalus. Real talk.
Like, he doesn't need the Octarine. He's not going to get through it. He's just going to be able to refresh and then right-click.
Ember needs to do
'Cause-
something with this thing. Hey, upgrade his fast travel boots, something. Like, sell all your items and get, like, full inventory rapiers. Like, I don't even fuck, just, God.
I live in the middle of Iowa. He lives in Louisiana.
What?
They asked where we live because we're
Hey, man, that's
CST.
personal information.
It's not personal
but,
information.
you
He
can
lives
hit this
outside of
later.
Lafayette. Here is his
Holy
address.
shit.
Typing it in
Oh,
Twitch. Just
man.
kidding.
Fuck, shit.
He voted for
Dude.
Donald Trump. Just kidding.
What if my
Uh,
mom finds out?
Your mom finds out where you live again? Alright.
Yeah, that's a cold one, bro. That's a cold one.
Whew, okay, this is getting a little too real. This game needs to end because okay, he has the AC. But I don't know how long he's had this.
Let's shame Frosted Ancients. Too bad that doesn't work anymore. Remember? Good times. Alright. He's had the AC
It does
for a
work.
while.
It does work. The problem is the black dragons actually
Yeah,
die.
but they die. Yeah, they die.
The black dragons die. Nothing else dies.
Oh, really? I thought
The
everything
little
died.
the little black dragons are not magic immune, which makes it really as annoying as Zeus. You just like cue the wave and suddenly there's fucking black dragons on your ass and shit. Kind of weird.
Yo,
We have no new item on Rubik. Has he broken 10k net worth? This is important.
I've joined the Twitch chat and apparently I'm quieter than
Yes. Still?
you. Yeah. I can try screaming. Will that help?
Let me look at the stuff real quick. I'm trying to fix this as much as I can. New item on Rubik. Has he broken 10k net worth? This is
We're more entertaining than the people who know what's
Alright.
happening. I've joined the Twitch chat and apparently I'm quieter than
Yes.
you. Alright.
Still?
Yeah. I swear to God. I can try screaming. Will that help? Alright, Ember upgraded his boots of travel.
Let
Thank
me-
God. Holy shit.
Look at
I can rest in peace now as soon as he sells that blink dagger on the courier. Look at that courier. Holy fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna make you louder, but I actually hate my voice right now. I might as well just switch us.
Also hate my voice, but hey, guess what? Who cares, Lamar?
You're so loud in my headset. How do I change this?
Sorry, babe.
Oh, I'm just gonna take one ear off. It's fine. It's fine.
Damn, dude. Fucking meta. Alright. So
Figure out
let's
how to life.
let's take another
Yeah, okay.
wand count here. There's only 2 wands in the game now. Lich just said, "Fuck you, I have a ghost scepter." Lich,
And
no
that's
buyback, by the way.
That's a pretty important ghost scepter considering he's been dying to a Phantom Lancer for 30 fucking or
Yeah,
75 minutes.
76.
There's a moon shard on our Phantom Lancer now.
Oh, that's an item.
Yeah, kind of.
So when do we get to the points where we sell boots?
Is
Like,
this good volume? Let's check. Oops, caps.
oh man. Holy shit. Guys.
Drop his BOTs, keep his blink. That's what these guys think. Keep blink, drop BOTs. It would actually make sense for the Ember.
Yo,
agree?
I hope, yeah, just drop the BOTs? No? He needs to not have a blink dagger and actually he needs to keep the BOTs though, because he needs to stay mobile. But, he does not need the blink dagger, he needs another damage item to be able to combat the PL. PL is so tanky right now. Actually, look at this PL. Look how much armor he has. He actually has 52 armor. No, well, 52 with, what's his fuck next to him? Where's he at? Oh, I lost him. I don't care anymore. With, Solar Crest on him. There we go. 52 armor is a lot of armor, by the way. 75% physical damage resistance? That's a lot. But he does not need the blink dagger. Sell boots by Rapier. I agree. PL is so tanky right now. Actually, look at this PL. Look how much armor he has. He actually has 52 armor. No, Ember needs to do something though. He needs to buy another Rapier. Alright, Aegis expired. That's the point where Aegis has expired, my friends! Yeah! Now we're gonna wait for another Roshan.
Be quiet real quick.
Alright. Sell boots by Rapier. I agree. PL is so tanky right now. Actually, look at this PL. He actually has 52 armor. No, Ember needs to do something though. He needs to buy another Rapier.
Did I just turn everything down?
Aegis expired. That's the point where
I don't think so. Okay.
my friends. Good.
No, that's fine. We're fine.
Yes! 2 Rapiers! Yes! This is all I wanted! This is exactly all I wanted! Yes! No blink dagger, 2 Rapiers.
Alright, sorry about the echo. I was checking volumes on the stream. Don't worry about that.
Alright, didn't sell the blink dagger,
You
but at
control
least
that.
he has 2 Rapiers. Alright, 2 Rapiers, full inventory. Nice. We're good.
We're good. We're
We
good.
can win the game now. We can
Somehow
win the
4
game now.
people in this game do not have buyback.
Oh, we have an echo apparently.
No. I fixed it. It was just me checking sound.
Dang. We're hearing the past. Alright, where am I at? Shadow Fiend, same items he's had for the past fucking 30 minutes.
All we care about now is
Nothing else to
the poor ass supports finally getting their dreams. We have a Ghost Scepter dream with an AC. This Lich is just living the fucking dream. We have a Vladimir's on our Omni Knight. I don't know how long he's had that. It could be like 5 minutes. It could have been like 30. It doesn't
wanna
fucking
say,
matter. It's an Omni Knight.
There's 3 sets of Tranquils and no Greaves on fucking Titanium. Oh man.
I mean,
we
they
don't,
just.
we don't have any interesting heroes like Darkseer for this point in the game where he gets on
Oh
fire.
yeah.
and Super
Just,
Saiyan and
nobody's
shit.
on fire yet. Hulk,
We don't have
you know,
any,
we
like,
need to check
cool
in detail. Make
characters.
sure anybody's on fire.
Oh. Yeah, nobody's on fire, sadly.
I think Ember's on fire.
Huh, what doing, dude? Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh, I hate myself.
Okay.
When does PL sell Manta? Because there's better late game items.
Against an Ember Spirit? The fuck if I know, dude. Maybe
Fuck,
when he
dude.
has as much gold as, like, you know, Quadra Battle Fury, fucking Blink Dagger Ember over here.
Dude, I
just
swear,
die.
after this game, Blink Dagger's gonna be my trigger. Oh my
You know,
god.
Honestly, Slardar doesn't need items because he's been given cheese every fucking time.
And look, like, he doesn't even need... He just stuns. That's it. He stuns. His ult doesn't even matter because minus 20 to 52 armor on PL doesn't mean anything, son.
That is at least a decent amount of armor. Well, it's only 52 with the Solar Crest on.
Yeah, but the line is actually following him around and keeping it on him 24/7.
Okay. So, this game is
They're actually
reaching the
turning
80-minute
so
mark.
hard.
Heart over Manta or Divine over Manta. I agree.
Divine
To
over
be
Manta
honest,
for
I'm gonna
sure.
say
They needed a divine.
for that
to
here,
have
I'm gonna
no
say
right-click.
I'm gonna say Heart because PL's just actually
so?
here at this point to create illusions and to get
Yeah,
rid
but
of
the
mana.
illusions get
All the
wrecked
damage
by
comes out of-
Ember, though. If the illusions stay alive, that's just horrible because Ember is gonna just get pure damage off of it.
Not exactly, because you just want PL to stay. Well, there was a Sunstrike somewhere. Does it
It's such
fucking
like a
matter?
rush bit, it was a rush bit.
Okay. Well, point is, I think you want the Golden XP graph. Okay, yes, sir. I think there should be a heart because then PL just keeps clicking and he can stay alive long enough to get rid of the mana every fucking hero because their BKBs either don't exist anymore because they sold them because they're idiots, or they're running out of duration. Do we actually have any BKBs left in this game? There is one. It is on. There's
It's the
one on
Shadow
the Dire
Fiend.
team, and it's the Shadow Fiend.
Oh, Rapier on the
There's a
Shadow Fiend. We're
Rapier
going
on Shadow Fiend?
places. Woo!
So this BKB is actually still 8 seconds because he
Oh,
bought it
they're-
so fucking
they're
late
all
in the game.
chatting. Happy New Year. Oh shit. Jesus Christ.
Wait,
No,
can this be WCA? No passive play, guys. No passive play.
no passive play.
I'm gonna have to report all these people for
Yeah,
passive play.
these guys are disqualified. No passive play in China. This has been established.
Oh, I
You
did
cannot
not
have
mean to
this.
say. There's not 128 rounds. There's 120. It's like 254, 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2. Winner. That's how it works, Henry.
I don't know. I just saw the number 128 and I got triggered.
That's how many teams are. They're not gonna win by being passive. They're only allowing rated
Oh,
application perfectly.
I think this game. Might
When
go on
this
for another
game-
20 minutes.
When this
game's not
game
gonna end.
is fully 6 slotted on every hero, theoretically, with buyback, 10v10 with buybacks, which is close. The problem is all the supports are fucking poor. It just doesn't matter because they're bloody liches in this game. I don't know if Chain Frost really does enough right now. Actually, 550 damage per fucking cast. That's pretty goddamn
Shadow
good.
Fiend's rebuilding another fucking Shivas, by the way. No, wait, that's not Shadow Fiend. That's Slardar. Slardar's getting the Shivas.
Oh, thank God.
Is that the game plan? Sell Shivas and pick it up on another hero?
Well, I mean, you already have the AC on your Lich, so
I guess.
Like,
Yeah,
the
by the
armor's
way,
good.
th-
Clear's good.
they
Alright,
just
Roche
have-
is
they have-
dying.
They have the courier following around the Shadow Fiend with his BKB on it.
Mm-hmm. He still has treads. Just remember this.
Yeah, I know. He still has the shreds.
Okay, she's
Aegis
on
is
Rubik.
actually sitting there.
Aegis is sitting on the ground.
Rubik. Aegis Rubik. Oh.
Is this gonna be? This is Cheese Slardar, clearly. No, he's not gonna drop anything. They
Alright,
don't.
so
They don't have room
let's
for
see.
cheese. They're just
Let's
gonna.
list.
They're gonna
What
get
could
courier
Shadow
over here.
Fiend replace his treads with? You could replace it with that Shivas a long time ago. BKB, Aegis, cheese. No,
Travel boots.
no. Travel boots. Gotta keep that 30 attack speed. No, it's 25 now. They nerfed it. My
I
bad.
mean, the movement's great. I mean, movement speed's great. Actually, it's wonderful. But flutter, guys. What's the duration on flutter?
It's
4 seconds.
4 seconds. It's pretty strong, to be quite honest.
It's-
It's actually really good. Like butterfly flutter.
I just think
replacement.
he'd be
The only
annoyed
problem is
running on it.
You can't use it in a fight though. That's the only problem.
Just buy a Lincoln and use it on Ember. I agree.
Yeah.
Slardar could be using his time for a Lincoln Sphere.
I mean, he already has a Lotus Orb. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but Lotus Lincoln is just
It's so invincible.
because whether you have a Lotus Orb or not, Lion gets the hex off, and both heroes are hexed. But I mean, Ember being hexed and Lion being hexed are two completely different things. They need to
Like
keep
how-
buyback. We don't have
Just
buyback on the.
Oh man, God, this myth
Sorry.
style. I'm just speechless at this
6,400
point.
gold. Let's see. You could sell that for how much here? Like
900? No, not 900. It's crazy.
Manta is 2,500. Around. All right, so it sells for 2,500.
My brain.
He already has 66. He's got 4,300 on him extra. If they drop the rapier, the game goes on for another 20 minutes. Yes, I agree. But the problem is, if they drop any of these rapiers, it doesn't matter because they all have all the important heroes in this game have buybacks. And look, Radiant is actually close to an even footing here. They're getting close. The 10,000 is really just put into the poor ass fucking Lion and the even poorer Centaur. But they're very, very even on cores wise. Because if we look at net worth individually here, you have
Man.
Invoker and Ember Spirit are very close to each other. Shadow Fiend and PL are very close to each other. And then everyone else is around the same. 6 Divine Gaming, no?
Where's 6 Divine?
No,
I
there's
only see
3.
3. Peru boys!
No, this is Southeast Asia. It's Filipino.
Peru boys!
Yeah, this is the second round of the SEA Open Qualifiers 1. So these teams are all amateur teams that are just playing against each other. Actually, there's a lot of people here now. MVP got knocked out by.
Is there people here? Oh god, I feel nervous.
There's a few. I mean, just enough that I can repeat the statements that have been happening here. This is Team Titanium on the Dire side versus DC3E on the Radiant.
Ember. Oh wow, Invoker and Ember pass Shadow Fiend for GPM. What a noob.
And actual net worth too. Shadowfiend only has 3,800. PL is actually getting to pass him.
Man,
Our
well-
Rubik Aegis is going to expire in 2 minutes.
Oh no, dude, that's so key. Oh my god, what are they gonna do without that spell steal? So when does Omni pick up another item?
there. He is sitting there and fake requieming. I'm actually...
Yeah, he's just as bored as we are, I'm afraid.
We're down to 6 games in the... Okay, so there's actually 5 other games happening in this second round besides ours. A lot of them probably started later.
Requiem the Creeps, cool story, Arcane Rune Dank, 70-second cooldown.
A lot of games probably started
Oh,
later because this one was probably... Well, this one was one of the first of round 2. Like, it was actually... I think it was the first of round 2. That's why it being this long can have other games still with it, but... I mean, it's still a little fucking ridiculous. Does this game end is the true fact, because, of course, the first thing we actually get to cast, guys, is this infinite of a game. If only they had an alchemist. Yes. The answer to an
Alright.
80-minute game.
Yo, we got 35, and there's 3,500 spectators in this game. The 147
Christ.
dislikes. Yep, sounds like my YouTube
Hungry.
channel that doesn't exist. Yeah, I'm
Hungry.
hungry too, son. I'm hungry too. I'm hungry for this game to end.
Okay, it's not like neither team's actually actively trying to win.
No, there's. I don't. No, I don't.
I'm gonna have to pull WCA here. Moonshot.
There's Tranquil Boots sitting on the ground. Centaur is just. They're all walking around as Tranquil Boots that are on the ground. Centaur just.
I want to see that.
Win, fucking slasher Windrunner pops out of nowhere and denies Tranquil
Shadowblade Wind. Okay, he has level 2 travels. Do we have travels on our... There's no boots on the Shadow Fiend.
No,
He's got
no, he still has
Satanic.
boots. No, he still has boots.
Oh, he still has
They're in
boots.
the
I'm
middle.
insane. Those are not travel boots. Those power
Oh,
treads?
they're
Here, okay.
not. Yep, those
Let me
are
just-
power
Let me just cover those up. There's no boots
Rubik,
on the Shadow
uh,
Fiend.
treads.
I don't
Rubik
see boots,
Rebond
guys.
Gym.
They're not throwing, they're just bad. No, nobody's throwing. Nobody's doing anything.
No sorceries avail.
You put the Kappa, mate.
Kappa.
Kappa.
From blaze to inferno.
Shit like this happening in tournaments from time to time, super annoying. Oh, I mean, okay, it's technically not throwing off scheduling because it's just a bracket system, so they're only actually postponing one team, which that team, you know, could just come and wipe these guys, or they could get wiped, etc., but the
Peel has a
WCA no
bubble in
the
his stash.
WCA no passive rule is actually kind of bullshit, but it's to prevent situations like this, which I think are fine if you have
No,
people
it's
who
not
want
even
to cast with these.
situations like this. It's this would never happen in like a high tier game.
It could if the teams are directly
doubt it.
even. But the only difference between, I think, this and a high tier game of this caliber, where they're all like, you know, the same together, is that like Dyer would have been smart enough to go after
Alright,
these bloody
so,
barracks.
By the way, the Rubik has become a ward. I want you to look at the close hard camp radiant. He is cliff jungling. He has become a literal fucking ward.
Okay, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes in this game out of 10 that are not level 25 in 89 minutes.
So this Rubik is actually being a ward. Oh! Oh, Courier Snipe! Why don't you blink? Oh my god, he double tapped it and blinked. Oh, oh my god. Wow.
At minute 89, the
I
most exciting
cry.
thing that has happened is a courier got down to 38 HP.
I hate my life.
There's a new courier has been bought. There is now 2. There's 2 on the other team too, but that's just because there's 2 cheeses and a BKB falling around.
I feel like we need to pause and get up and stretch. You know what I mean?
For them or you? You can just do
For
whatever
me.
the fuck you want. You get up. I can keep talking.
Alright, I wanna fucking. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh,
So, Radiant has been sitting in their base for a good 30 minutes now.
90 minutes in. 90 minutes. And I'm gonna have genital warts by the time this game's over.
You have those anyway. Okay.
Probably.
There's still 2 heroes without buyback. At least Slardar finally got his buyback. So,
Oh man. This is- man,
Let's
this
take
game's gonna
this time.
surpass my hours in Dota.
Okay, let's take this time to do a little shameless advertising. Alright, my name is Horscow. I am 3600, and this is my friend. You have so many fucking names here. This is Hunter. He's a noob.
What's
He's,
good?
no, he's 3300. And we are staying up all night casting these games. This is our first one. Very lucky us to get the 90-minute game that's very even and very exhilarating. Well, we're going to be casting all the SEA ones. There should be about 8 more rounds left. And then we're going to move on to the European ones and the American ones until somewhere around the time that we crash. It's currently 2 in the morning for us. We have lots of Red Bull and Monster.
By the way, Ember's sitting on a solid 14k.
It's pretty good.
I think this is the point in the game where you get rid of Battle Fury. Maybe get rid of your MKB because there's not a single butterfly in the enemy team besides the Solar Crest.
Just 5 Rapiers and a Daedalus.
Real talk, that is what you need to do right now. That is actually what you need to do. There's no point in anything else. Just finish. Wow. This is like the 8th Roche. Alright, so Invoker just bought a Mjolnir. Alright, he replaces MKB with a Mjolnir.
But there's still a butterfly.
Deep breaths.
Get rid of the Shivas. You don't need armor.
He got it for base.
Look at it. Look at this courier. Look at this courier. Look at this courier. This courier has 3 cheeses on it and a gem of true sight and a BKB.
Wait, why are only 2 of the cheeses stacking? Oh, it's because one belongs
different
to
players.
the Rubik.
Different players. Yeah. Okay, so let's all screenshot this here. Okay, this courier actually has no more net worth in this game than like I do in my late game rank games. Like this courier is more important. And I thought this was Southeast Asian. Do Southeast Asians speak a lot of English?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, I just kind of expected them to use another language. Mjolnir does less damage than MKB, but hey man, that multi-target clear. Those procs. These guys are great memers. I love Southeast Asian memes. Look at these guys.
Fucking hilarious, dude. Where's the Southeast Asian Reddit? I want to see that.
Net worth graph still over 1,500, almost 20,000 in the favor of titanium.
Hey, does anybody know if Central Link keeps you awake? Because I'm running out of fucking Red Bill.
I don't know what you just said, so I'm just gonna ignore it and hope that you don't bitch out on me.
No, I'm not bitching out, dude. I'm in it to win it. These guys are in it to win it, but I'm in it to
Clearly.
win it.
I bet the Invoker's like...
You know what makes me really sad? No Guardian Greaves on the enemy team yet. There's 3 pairs of Tranquils and no Guardian Greaves.
And Lich got rid of his mech, too. He has Ogre Club now.
Where was that Sunstrike? I don't know. May he one go watch porn too? God damn. Roche is watching porn.
Spare a thought for us Aussies that queue with players like this. Do they, oh man, you know what, let's not be racist, alright? Everyone can play Dota, no matter where you're from. You can also be horrible at Dota, no matter where you're from. This is the latter of the two. Right?
You know, it makes you think, what's worse, Peruvians or Pinoys, you know?
Honestly, the thing I just said, everyone at the MMRs are horrible at this game, to be honest.
We can be like, you know, not be racist, but in a 100-minute game, we can be racist, right?
Pinoy's queue on Aussie servers, no racism there, that's true.
Shadow Phoenix Requiem, just why? I don't know. He has
Oh, he didn't even have arcane. You have a double damage. You hit for 900. Can you? These creeps aren't even creeps to you. They're just like you're just walking.
Alright.
Maybe this should be like. Maybe we should make up a drinking game for our friends in this. Oh man. Every time an Aegis expires. Every time a courier picks up cheese. Every time Shadow Fiend requiems.
Yo, dude, I wish it was legal for me to drink. We could make a drinking game out of this. Oh, Ember 3rd Rapier! Yeah, wait, is that a backup Rapier or is that a 3rd Rapier? Tell me it's a 3rd. Tell me it's a 3rd.
He still has the Blink Dagger. Oh,
Radiant's
what courier?
Dagger
Where did?
I missed it. I'm the bad player. No, that's a backup Rapier. That's a backup Rapier, by the way.
Don't worry, it was the second courier. There's still another one. Is this a first round game? No, this is a second round game.
This is...
Shout out to Louisiana.
Oh wait, why are we shouting out Louisiana?
Fact Foxy or Zacht Foxy said was there this time last year.
Oh, come for Mardi Gras.
Courier fight? Oh Jesus Christ!
Courier fight? No. Oh.
I swear to God, if they
no.
actually do, they're not.
Is
He's
there
just
an
standing here
admin
typing.
watching this?
He's just what?
Is there an admin watching this, please?
There's no. Let's face it. There's no admins.
Yeah. Face it.
There's one admin on Face It, and he responded to my Reddit post.
What did he say? I wasn't.
He said, Face It is broken. We do not have stuff. And then we didn't get to cast first round of games. No, he did. He did actually say nice things though. Here, let's see what's happening here. All right. So apparently, okay. Let's see what else here. Team Redemption has been disqualified as Valve has not removed the player ban. Team Arrow was in this set of qualifiers, and then they got like
Oh,
they
really?
disconnected because they're still banned by Valve. That's interesting.
Crew of old.
We've hit 90 minutes and
basketball.
3 Rapiers. Twitch.tv/Horscow. Drop Zone is the first team to reach round of 32. Okay, so there's actually been two. There is a team who is 2 rounds ahead of us right now. No, 3. There's a team that's 3 rounds ahead of us right now. That's insane. We have hit travel boots on Centaur. Okay. I don't know. I'm out of things to say, guys.
I get to talk to Chad about basketball, so I'm pretty happy. You want to learn about basketball, Sean? Here, while we
What
wait
is
for this
left
game
here?
in, I'm gonna.
I don't.
teach you
I
about
really no.
basketball.
You've done this enough all day. Oh, NBA 2K, LeBron, short white people, and I'm like sitting here like fucking
LeBron
my 5'4"
James.
ass and just.
Yo, tell me this doesn't count as like competitive, right? Because if they break any records in this game, this should not count.
Open qualifiers count as competitive, don't they?
Oh, that's not fair. Oh, by the way, the courier, there's 2. Oh, there's a courier fight top. There's a courier fight. Look at them having 10 armor and doing 1 damage to each other. JK, JK.
It's beautiful. This is a Reaver. Whose Reaver is this? This is Centaur's Reaver. He has no buyback. He knows he will never need a buyback. Okay. Both teams are sitting here and they're saying, how do we end this game? Radiant team says we wait for them to end this game. Dire team says
Arms for the dead.
what? Blink Decker. And then it's over. It's still over 100 minutes from being the longest competitive game, you know, as they said. Because that was the Cloud9 game against Scary Faces, I think?
So, like, when do we give up?
We don't. We wait for one of them to give up. Because honestly, this game, we're not just gonna quit.
They're
There's
not gonna
more,
give up,
there's so
man.
much more to
Like,
say here. We can
alright.
completely, we can shamelessly advertise ourselves for fucking hours.
There's
All right.
nothing to advertise about me. My life is nothing.
We play Dota. Notice us. Let us be in the community so we can be just as annoying as all the other casters. Most of the casters are good. We know about. I have the same MMR as like half of them. All right. Actually, no, that's a lie. Shiver's been 4,000. But she's at where I'm at right now. She's been 4,000, but she tilted down to like 3,600, which is where I'm at. So Action Sex is like 4 or 5k. Isn't he 5k by now?
There's no way.
Somebody
If he's
tell me how
5K,
high
I'm
MMR.
hurting myself.
Somebody tell me how much MMR Sir Action Sex has. Cloud9 versus Scary Faces was 3 hours and 20 minutes.
200 minutes. Most absorbent eyebrows. The eyebrows are a sweat, man.
Jesus Christ, are you talking about basketball? I don't even know at this
Your
point.
chat's throwing with me. I have an excuse.
Radiant's
Okay.
courier has been killed.
Alright, boys.
They're doing it on purpose. 5k? Okay, Sir Action Sex is 5k.
It's 5k?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
That's
what's my
understandable.
excuse?
The guy, okay, so the guy started with Techies and Omni Knight, and then like Techies got nerfed, and now he's just
5.8k? Holy shit.
That's what he's. I don't know what to say. He got recognized on YouTube and he got the motivation to play ranked, and we're sitting here like, I play 1 game every day.
Yeah, I play
And
here
sometimes I win. No, you play like one solo like every 2 days, and sometimes you play like 3.
Hey, to be fair, I win them, right?
I spam Zeus on a lower account. Does that count? I don't lose.
5.8 party. This is officially the
is
last game in the round.
Okay, whatever.
Sick.
Alright,
Oh, Slacks
we
is
have had
4K.
Roshan
Okay,
number 5. 6? No, cheese number 5. Because 1 cheese has been used, and there's 4 in the courier. Roche has
good.
left the game.
RS has
They have
left the
memed again.
game.
We got a crowdfunded computer.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, someone says he's 4K, not 5K, but I'm pretty sure he got
Yeah,
I don't know.
remember,
Whatever.
I remember back in the day when Sir Actions Lax had to GoFundMe to get him to TI and shit. Yeah.
You know, I don't dislike the guy. I feel like him and
Oh,
Him and
Joey's
Sing
cool.
Sing.
Slacks is
him and
dope.
Sing Sing are arguing over the position of most like PewDiePie Dota player, basically. And I honestly hope Sing Sing wins forever.
Alright, I left. Sing Sing hasn't streamed much, so. I like how we're talking about other people because this game is just done.
I mean, hang around pros that
oh,
rub off
oh,
on them.
it's
Are they
time.
going mid?
Sean, they're going up! High ground
Are they?
time!
Are they?
There's a river
The
on
courier,
top.
yo, the courier only has 1 cheese on it now. What happened to him?
Don't know.
Nope,
don't
they're
care.
on Lich. Lich has 3 cheese.
Holy
40-second
shit.
cooldown. 40-second cooldown. Don't worry,
Listen,
it's balanced.
alright.
Alright, BKB.
Oh,
Oh my god, they're going in.
Oh,
Center's dead. He doesn't have buyback.
Centaur, oh,
Tower's
oh
dead.
my
Tower's
God,
dead. Tower's
Centaur.
dead. Okay, Mike. They're doing it.
Tower? No, don't back out. Don't
Titanium
back
is doing it.
Don't back
Titanium,
out.
go in. Okay, they've dropped the
Come on,
BKB.
come on, creeps.
They've dropped the
he got
BKB.
Alacrity.
There's a Rapier.
SF has alacrity on him. He has alacrity. They can just finish
Stolen
the game.
alacrity.
Go.
The Fortify has been blown.
The Fortify's
They're actually
down.
trying to defend the top lane while this is all happening. Alright, oh my god, they jumped in.
Is Lich gonna use the cheese? He's gonna use the cheese? He's gonna wait a little longer? I'll be up. Oh, they're
Shadow
getting
Fiend is
super
dying.
cycle.
Shadow Fiend is dying.
Shadow Fiend is dead. Rapier drop.
Sha-
Rapier drop. One Rapier down. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of gold. Oh my god, the courier went down. He has 6,000 gold on it. Oh my god.
There's a Rapier laying on the ground. 2 people have died and nothing else is going to happen.
Oh, Craigasm.
Barracks are under attack.
Craigasm. Are they gonna win now? No, they're not.
Omni Knight Rapier confirmed.
SF just bought
SF
another
has
Rapier.
bought another one.
And still has buyback.
The Radiant is walking up the mid lane. Will they end this game? Will they go further?
Sean, no more treads. He bought level 2 fast travel boots.
My ovaries.
Treads is
Deads.
dead.
Z, you gotta put a Z in the end.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Oh, it's
missed
whatever.
the
They're
meme.
S's. It's okay. Okay, so they're pushing up mid. Are they actually doing something? Oh, they're-
Nope, he's just
no.
shooting out tornadoes
He
and
has
shit.
lots and lots of repel, guys.
You know, since like both of these heroes don't have BKBs, an Orchid would not be too
Okay,
bad right now.
confirmed. Confirmed. The scythe is being finished. The scythe
Oh,
is. He's got it on.
wow.
It's on 2 different
Oh,
couriers.
Rubik!
It's on
Wow,
2 different
Rubik got
couriers.
one.
Okay, Lion and Rubik have scythes. This game just got slightly
Not
more
any more
interesting.
interesting.
Slightly more items.
I like how the Lion has 36 last hits. By the way, we didn't comment on it, but Centaur now 115 last hits. Shout out to him.
Shout out
The
to
mi-
Centaur for still having more last hits than a minute mark.
Yeah, that won't last.
Omni Knight has 74. Lion has 36. That's understandable. They don't have farm mechanics. Like they do, but they don't.
Well, if
Is
Lion
there an
had
Ag Scepter on this? No, there's
Yeah.
an Ag Scepter on Lion. Of course not. Of course
There
not. He's
should
sport.
be.
Okay. Lots of smoke. We can blaze
Dude, we're
our
about
way
get
to the
fucking
420 minutes in the
crunk.
game. There's an Arcane Rune bottom. That's, Arcane Runes are pretty cool. Have you guys seen these?
Oh wow,
Complete
hey,
bullshit.
Yo, let's shouldn't use any of the cheeses. They're still all there.
It's because he like actually got like permastunned from deafening.
You know, to be honest,
Hero net
before
worth. Hero
now-
net worth. My apologies. You guys go.
Before now, I have 4,000 hours in this game, and I didn't know cheese had a cooldown.
That's because you never get 4 of them or 2
Yeah,
for
you
that
never,
matter.
you never get any more than
You
one
use them
cheese.
because you're like, okay, so maybe Omni Knight almost has a refresher now because he got this
Wow,
rapier and he
100
decided he wanted to last it.
Format.
These are noises. Ember needs to drop MKB for Lincolns. No, Ember needs to drop MKB for the sake of like 2 more rapiers.
I want you to look at PL's inventory and stash. We didn't talk about it, but just look. Just be aware that he has an MKB.
He still
on
has
the
the Manta.
shoulder,
He still has the Manta.
stash,
He
and
still has the Manta.
has the
Okay, at least he got the
Manta.
Abyssal. I think he just wants every carry item in the game.
He has to get for hearts. He has the Moonshard inside of his body. He still needs a divine.
This game is beautiful. Oh, okay, they're going into the racks.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my god, that is
Oh,
straight onto the
oh my
Invoker.
God,
Is
the
Invoker
Invoker's
gonna die?
almost dead. The Invoker's almost dead.
Oh my
The
god,
Rapiers
Omniult
gonna
is
die
saving
the
him.
first
He's
time
going
this
back to
game goes
base.
down. Lich ult out, Lich Williams popped. Lich is
Ember's dead.
clicking, Lich is clicking
Ember's
with
dead. That's
Mark
two
with
Rapiers
BKB
on the
for some
ground.
reason. He's still a cheese. He's not gonna die.
Lion's
He's
dead
too
from the
tanky.
Lich.
Oh, but he's bashed. Oh, but he's bashed. He's not gonna use. Oh, he uses the cheese.
Cheese.
He uses the cheese. The entire team's retreating. He's tanking the gang. Although Ember has died, but he's tanking the gang. He's gonna
Tanked
be
the
Ember
gang.
and Lich it down. Lion. Oh, no
There
bash.
are now
Alright,
two Rapiers
Shadowfish
on
is
the
gone.
ground for the Ember near these racks. No one fucking cares, but there are Rapiers.
No, that's because Ember has 20,000 gold in his inventory. 20,000 gold. Holy shit.
Yo.
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 What the fuck?
Okay. Dear Lord.
I'm out of Red Bull, man. It's a shame beer doesn't have the same effect as
Oh,
Red
shut
Bull.
up. Okay. Oh, we have lost 5 viewers. They
Lost
do not.
5?
They know this game is not ending.
Dude, can I leave?
Dear Lord. Okay. What do we have left on this courier? Black King Bar and cheese. Our friend Ember here has his 2 backup rapiers in his inventory again. Can he just sit there and just
He
oh,
bought a
Moonshard.
He bought a Moonshard.
So useful.
Dink.
So useful.
For Ember, a Moonshard is a pretty useful item. Dare I say, it'll increase his net worth. Oh shit! Oh wow!
Oh my god, there's
Oh!
actually a play
Oh, he's
happening.
doing it!
Is he gonna?
Why doesn't he keep going? Why doesn't he keep going?
He just-
Oh,
He's playing with him. What are Slaughter's
playing
items?
with him with that fucking-
Slaughter has acquired an AC, even though Lich has had one for about 30 minutes.
That Centaur has 2 rapiers on him, by the way. That is the hardest hitting Centaur I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck Lotus Orb here. I'm sorry, I haven't been switching inventories enough. So we have PL here.
So for the rapier
PL has
squad
finally put
on
away the
Radiant
Manta.
side, it consists of Omni Knight and Centaur.
We
Some
have a
of the
Scythe
hardest
here.
right clickers in the game, yes we know. Centaur and Omni, very high ADS.
I mean,
kinda
this would
hit
make Sir
heroes.
Action Selects very, 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 very proud. This guy right here.
Like
Vladimir's rapier.
he just ults and refresher, and then refreshers and ults, and then with that rapier, he just goes to town. You know, just
Invoker has decided that he wants his
backs it out.
his other items back. His Shivas and his Octarine, and he does not want to go right click. Invoker no detection lol. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That is
well,
because
there's
nobody
no
has the
room-
inventory
there's no
space
room
for it.
Actually,
We have double
Lion
cheese.
Lion could sell his wand.
He still has his wand. Beautiful. Rubik actually doesn't have his wand. So
Thank God
Rubik
for
actually
Rubik.
has the space for it, but I mean, Aghanim Scepter, Scythe of Ice, they're trying to do this again. They know this game needs to end. They know that if they keep going like this, they're gonna lose the game. There's rapiers being given left and right.
Oh, they're grouping on mid again.
Hopefully they group up, or I mean, hopefully they actually go through with it. They're walking
One
up.
rack's at
They
a
know
time,
there's
boys.
2 melee Raxes left. Let's see.
I
Do
don't
they
know
start
why
for it?
Oh! The Evoker, the Rubik Blake BKB. Oh!
In Joker.
Oh,
Oh wait,
Slaughter's
if
done.
they fortified,
Let's show
Slaughter's
him being
done.
pushed out. Tornado, Invoker is freaking out. EMPs, definitely waves, all really slow, but doesn't matter. Get shot his BKB, another meteor, he refreshes. Let's show it's still bouncing around, but the Omni Knight is on it, so it doesn't do much damage.
You need to
Shut up, he's going
enunciate your words.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Dire got
Ember
pooped
Spirit's
on.
dead again.
Oh, he's Satanics, but he gets fucking wrecked. Oh, he thinks it's cool,
Just
he
all the
misses the
spells.
Sunstrike, and dead.
That is a record number of rapiers on the ground, boys. We are at 109 minutes. Dire has died again. They have not won a fight in a very, very long time. This game was actually disastrous for the Invoker and the PL, but it looks like Dire has missed their opportunity. Who died? Slaughter died. I don't know why the fuck Slaughter died right there, or right now, but he did. So, let's hopefully they can break the high ground of the Dire team, or at least make them buy back. We
Well,
have 4,000 HP on this double rapier Centaur Aghanim Scepter. I don't know if anything can stop this man. You give this man alacrity, he will win you a game. No, he gave himself alacrity.
Yeah, because, you know, he knows what's up.
Also, I'm liking that someone named Tyrek pointed out that the SF was actually AFK clicking the barracks during their fortify for about 3
Really?
seconds. Yeah, he was just clicking
Man,
the barracks
he's
during the
probably
fortify.
asleep.
Come on, take
I
barracks.
can't. Oh,
Take barracks.
oh,
You got a set.
Sick Rubik BKB, Slaughter BKB, Shiva the guard out. Flight Fist doing a lot of
Lioness.
damage. Lion is already at half
Lioness.
health. Lion, one
Mm.
bash, you gonna take him down? Oh, he gets the miss on. Centaur is clicking away with his 2 rapiers
That-
onto the Slaughter.
That
Man,
is
that
the
is a
most
dead
value
ass
solar
Slaughter.
crest. That is
That
120
means not buying
seconds.
back. Ember's still alive. Ember is back in base though. He bought a Scotty for whatever reason. Because, oh, Ember has no more rapier and he has no more money. I don't know where that
Radiant is
20,000
going-
gold went. The Radiant has won this game.
That 20,000 gold turned into 4 rapiers that he lost to an Omni Knight.
We have won. We
Team
won.
DC3E has possibly taken this game at 111 minutes against
That's the game.
Titanium.
That is it.
That is the end of the game. Beautiful, people. We can go on to the next round. DC3E has taken their victory, and they well fucking earned it. They sat in their base for 110 fucking minutes. This is a beautiful game. 20 and 0 Invoker. 20 and 0 Invoker. Look at that. You see that?
Invoker,
You're never going to
holy
see this type of
shit.
play ever again. You will in the next round when he wins.
Oh man.
All right. This has been Horscow and Paranoia. We'll be back with the next game. Now for some beautiful paint art.